My beloved child, pause for a moment and breathe. In what I am about to share, this message is sacredurgent and crafted for your spiritual one. The tides of destiny are rising, and you stand at the edge of a divine turning point. You were not forgotten. You were not overlooked. I have watched you through the storm, through the silence, and through the ancient. Now is your time to awaken, to remember who you are. Stay with me until the final word, for each one holds the power to awaken your purpose. Do not drift away. Now for your miracle waits just beyond this moment. You are closer than you've ever been. Will you walk this path with me? Now let us begin. Today I come to offer you peace and tranquility in a world filled with constant noise, deadlines, and demands. I invite you to pause and rest in my presence. Let go of the burdens you have carried for too long. You were never meant to walk this journey alone, nor to be crushed beneath the weight of your own expectations. I know your heart. I see the thoughts that race through your mind and the anxieties that quietly chip away at your strength. Lay them before me, and let my peace be the blanket that covers you, shielding you from fear, worry, and despair. You do not need to fix everything or figure out every detail of your future. I am already there, standing at every intersection of your life with open arms, ready to guide, comfort, and restore. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, even when you see no visible progress. My timing is perfect. The delay you fear is not a denial, it is preparation. I am preparing you for blessings you have yet to understand. Do not rush ahead of me. Walk with me, and you will find each step perfectly placed, each moment filled with purpose. Let me teach you how to breathe again. Truly breathe, not only with your lungs but with your soul. Breathe in my love and exhale every lie that tells you that you are not enough. You are more than your mistakes, more than your fears. You are mine. I have written your name on the palm of my hand, and nothing will ever erase it. Let this truth bring rest to your spirit and calm to your heart. You are seen, you are loved, you are held. When the world demands performance, I offer my presence. When others require perfection, I extend grace. Come to me just as you are. There is no need to pretend or impress. I already delight in you. I want you to know your tears matter to me. I collect each one as a reminder of your courage to keep going, your willingness to believe even when it hurts, and your faith that rises even when hope feels faint. I am not ashamed of your scars. I honor your journey and celebrate your growth. So when the storm rages around you and you feel like you are being pulled under, look to me. I am the anchor that keeps you grounded. I do not change with the seasons. I am constant, faithful, and unshakable. Let me carry you through the waves of uncertainty and quiet your heart when your thoughts become too loud. You were not created for chaos. You were made for communion with me. In my arms, you will always find peace. In my words, you will always find truth. In my gaze, you will always find love. Even now, I am pouring out peace over your mind. Receive it like gentle rain falling on dry ground. Let it refresh you and soften the hard places. Let it awaken the dreams you thought were lost. I am not finished with you. This is not the end of your story. Indeed, it is a new beginning. It starts not with striving, but with surrender. Not with performance, but with promise. My promise never to leave you, to be your refuge, to restore what was broken, and to heal what was wounded. Take my hand. Walk with me at the pace of grace. There is no need to hurry, no need to prove yourself. I am not in a rush. I want to teach you how to live freely, lightly, and joyfully. Let me take the heaviness from your shoulders and replace it with a garment of praise. Even in the quiet moments, I am there. Even in the waiting, I am at work. Even when you feel nothing, I am doing everything. Let this moment be sacred, the moment you choose to release what you cannot control and embrace what you can. My presence, my peace, my power. You are not forsaken or forgotten. You are deeply loved. I, your creator, redeemer, and friend, am here now and forever. I saw that yesterday you were crying because of that situation we both know so well. I come to remind you that I am here and fully attentive. Not a single hair falls from your head without my will. Today I confirm that you will walk out of this trial with your head held high, with victory in your hands. You may think you cannot bear it, but I come to remove that burden from your shoulders. First, I will give you the strength you've asked for and help you feel my incomparable love, so that your spirit will not falter and your faith will not wane. Open the doors of your soul and allow my word to enter freely and transform every fiber of your being. My word is not merely sound or sentences. It is life, breath, and power. When you open your heart to receive it, it does not return void. It flows like a healing river, cleansing the places where pain once lived, restoring hope that seemed lost, and breathing fresh strength into weary bones. My word cuts through confusion, silences fear, and awakens faith. Let it take root deeply within you, shaping your thoughts, renewing your mind, and softening the hardened corners of your soul. You were never meant to walk guided solely by your own limited understanding. My word is your lamp, illuminating the path before you, one step at a time. I know how overwhelming life can feel when you try to plan it all or carry the weight of an uncertain future. Instead, I ask you to come to me daily, not with worry, but with trust. As you sit quietly with me and soak in what I have spoken, I will direct your steps. You do not need to know everything. You only need to stay close to me. My word will be your compass when you feel lost and your anchor when you feel shaken. Do not rush past this sacred invitation. In a world full of noise and distraction, choose stillness. Be intentional about guarding space in your life to hear my voice. There are treasures I want to deposit into your spirit, wisdom that will protect you, and promises that will sustain you in every season. My word will never fail you. It will remind you of who you are, and more importantly, whose you are. In moments of doubt, let my word remind you that you are chosen, cherished, redeemed, and never alone. Let this truth settle in every place that still wrestles with insecurity. I have seen you battle thoughts that try to tear you down, but I say, let my truth speak louder. Let my word become your daily bread, feeding your spirit and lifting your eyes above the storm. As you declare my promises out loud, chains will break. As you meditate on my truth, joy will rise. As you believe what I say about you, healing will begin to flow. This is not a surface change, but a deep transformation that starts in your heart and touches everything: how you think, speak, love, and live. Stay rooted in me. Abide in my presence. Do not allow the enemy's lies to take residence where my word should dwell. You are not called to defeat darkness on your own. I have given you my word as a sword. Use it. Speak it over your family, your health, your finances, and your future. Let my word become the language of your prayers and the foundation of your dreams. There is power in what I have declared over your life, and that power is unlocked when you align your faith with my voice. Even when emotions shift and circumstances seem contrary, my word stands unshaken. It is the same yesterday, today, and forever. When all else fails, my word will carry you. When you are too tired to fight, too confused to decide, too broken to move forward, return to what I have spoken. My promises are not empty. They are yes and amen. They will lift you when you are weak and guide you when you cannot see. Do not underestimate what my word can do. It has the power to break generational chains, rewrite the legacy of your family, and bring beauty out of what was once barren. I have declared victory over your life. Receive it. I have spoken peace over your mind. Embrace it. I have announced restoration for your soul. Believe it. You do not have to strive for these things. You simply have to receive by faith what I have already promised. Let today be a turning point. Commit not only to reading my word, but to living it. Let it dwell in you richly. Let it overflow from your lips. Let it lead you into deeper intimacy with me. Every time you open your heart to my voice, you give me permission to work in ways beyond your imagination. I am not limited by what you see, nor am I hindered by your past. My word will go forth and accomplish everything I intended. All you need to do is say yes. You are not alone. I am with you. My word is living and active. Let it transform you, renew you, and fill you with peace that surpasses understanding. Let it be the melody in your heart and a light that never fades. I love you too much to leave you the same. And so I whisper again, allow my word to enter freely and transform every fiber of your being. I know you have endured difficult days and felt overwhelmed. Open your heart and receive my message right now. I will increase your strength and multiply your years. I also want you to feel covered by a divine happiness each day, a happiness that fills you with strength, clears your doubts, brings you peace, and helps you think of all the blessings you are about to receive. Today, I want to give you the ability to face life with courage and show you my desire to bless you. Do not be afraid. I am not here to take anything from you, nor do I ask for money in exchange for my love, which is free. Why would I want your material goods when I own heaven and earth, gold and diamonds? I created the stars and called each one by name. I carved out the mountains and shaped the oceans with my breath. Everything you see and cannot see belongs to me. I lack nothing. There is nothing you could offer that would increase my glory. What I desire most is not what is in your hands, but what is in your heart. I long for your love, your trust, and your worship, not out of obligation, but freely given from a heart that knows how deeply it is loved. You often measure your worth by what you can give or achieve, but I have already declared your worth by what I gave for you. My son, my blood, my life. You cannot buy my affection because it was never for sale. It is freely given, eternally yours. I do not measure devotion by the size of a gift, but by the surrender of a soul. When you come to me, come not with riches or grand gestures. Come with honesty, come with your need, come with the raw places you've tried to hide. I see it all, and still I say, you are mine. I do not need your possessions, I want your presence. I created you for communion, not transactions. I am not impressed by outward displays, I am moved by inward surrender. I see past every offering to the motive. When you offer me your heart, even with trembling hands and uncertain faith, I receive it with joy. I am a father who delights in his children, not because of what they bring, but because of who they are. You are mine, and I take pleasure simply in being with you. When you feel you have nothing to offer, remember that your worship, your faith, and your gratitude are treasures to me. A whisper of trust in the middle of chaos is more beautiful than silver or gold. A tear that falls during a prayer of surrender is more precious than any diamond. Do not belittle what your spirit brings. Even the smallest seed of faith, when offered in love, moves my heart. You may think it is not enough, but I tell you, it is more than enough when given with sincerity. I want you, not your things, your laughter, your tears, your silence, your questions. They are all welcome. There is no need to put on a show or hide behind polished appearances. I know your thoughts before you speak them. I know your needs before you express them. Still, I invite you to come close because relationship matters to me. What would I do with riches that fade when I can have your soul that lives forever? What is gold to me when your heart is the treasure I cherish most? If you are weary from trying to earn my approval, stop and rest. My love is not based on your performance. If you are anxious that you have nothing to give, be still and receive. I do not demand offerings to love you. I already love you eternally and completely. I want you to live in the freedom of knowing you are already accepted. Your value does not increase or decrease with your possessions, accomplishments, or failures. You are loved because you are mine. I own everything, yet I chose to give everything for you. Reflect on that love. I left heaven for your heart. I endured the cross for your freedom. I walked among you not to be served, but to serve, heal, and redeem. That is the kind of God I am. I am not looking for more riches. I am looking for open hearts. I knock on the door of your soul, waiting for you to let me in, not to take from you, but to give you life, peace, joy, purpose, hope, and eternity. You need not impress me with gifts. I am already captivated by your presence. You do not need to earn my attention. I have never taken my eyes off you. What I want is your yes, your surrender, and your trust. When you give me that, I pour out blessings far greater than anything this world can offer. I give you myself, fully, completely, forever. No earthly treasure compares. So today, do not worry about what you lack. Do not measure your relationship with me by what you think you must give. Instead, simply come. Let your worship be genuine, your love be unfiltered, and your presence be your gift. That is what delights my heart. Woe to those who think they can flatter me or impress me with large gifts. But if you insist on giving me something, then give me your thanks. I want your gratitude and loyalty. Give me first place in your life and in your home. Let this word you hear also fill your house and your room. Let everyone hear my voice as I speak to them of my sweet love. Give me your life, your heart. Let your eyes walk these paths that lead to blessing. Never stray from me. Stay away from lies and evil, and I will give you the best. I will surround you with abundance, provision, health, and strength. This is my promise to you, not based on what you earn, but on who I am. I am your provider, your healer, your sustainer, your strength. I do not give according to the world's economy. I give according to my riches and glory, and my riches never run dry. My supply does not depend on markets, news, or the opinions of others. I am the unchanging source of every good and perfect gift, and I delight in blessing my children. You have cried out in moments of need, and I have heard every whisper. You have faced seasons of lack, moments of weakness, and times of uncertainty, but I have never abandoned you. I have walked beside you in every valley, preparing the way even when you could not see it. And now I say to you, lift your eyes and look again. What once looked like a desert will begin to bloom. What once felt empty will begin to overflow. I am the God of abundance, and I am not withholding good from you. Do not measure my power by your past. Just because it has not happened yet does not mean it will not happen. My timing is not a reflection of my love. It is a reflection of my wisdom. I know when to open the door, when to release provision, and when to bring healing. Even when the wait feels long, trust me. When your strength feels small, remember that my power is made perfect in your weakness. I am your portion forever, and I will never leave you lacking. You have asked me to provide, and I will. But understand that what I give is not just to meet your needs, but to overflow into the lives of others. I bless you so you can be a blessing. I strengthen you so you can lift others. I pour into you so you can pour out my love into a world desperate for light and hope. You are a vessel of my abundance, and your life will testify to my faithfulness. Let go of fear. Let go of the mindset that says there is not enough. In me, there is always enough. I am your shepherd. You shall not want. I will lead you beside still waters and restore your soul. I will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. I will anoint your head with oil, and your cup will overflow. This is not a distant hope. It is your present reality when you walk with me. Receive it, believe it, and declare it. You may not feel strong, but I am your strength. You may not see how things will work out, but I am the way maker. You may not understand why things happened as they did, but I am the Redeemer. Nothing is wasted in my hand. Every tear, every battle, every stand of faith is woven into a greater story than you can imagine. Breathe deeply now. Feel my presence surrounding you like a shield. I am wrapping you in peace, protection, and promise. You are not alone, not abandoned. You are surrounded. My angels encamp around you. My spirit lives within you. My favor goes before you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No plan of the enemy will succeed. I have already written the victory, and it includes your name. Come to me with open hands and an open heart. I want to fill every empty place with my goodness. I want to refresh your body, renew your mind, and revive your soul. You are entering a new season, a season of breakthrough, clarity, and fruitfulness. Leave behind the mindset of lack. Step into the overflow. This is your time, not because of what you have done, but because of who I am in you. You are mine, and I take care of my own. I will surround you with people who speak life, with opportunities that align with my purpose for you, and with strength you didn't know you had. I will provide for your needs and exceed your expectations. I will cover you with favor as with a shield. Even in the wilderness, I will cause water to spring forth. Even in the storm, I will be your refuge. Hold fast to my word. Speak it aloud over your life. Let it be your declaration in every season. I will not let the righteous be forsaken. I will supply all your needs according to my riches and glory. I will renew your youth like the eagle. I will give strength to the weary and increase the power of the weak. I am your provider, your healer, your strength. So do not be afraid. Do not let your heart be troubled. I am with you, I am for you, and I am surrounding you right now with abundance, provision, health, and strength. Walk forward in confidence, knowing that you are completely loved, fully covered, and eternally secure in me. If you dare to go against the current and decide not to please this world of falsehood, if you open your heart to my truth, I will be your way, your peace, your shepherd, your Lord. My word will always be the light for your path. I will reveal to you where dangers are hidden and confound your enemies. You will fear nothing, for you can do all things through my Spirit who strengthens you. I will bless you and repeat it many times so you never forget. When affliction comes, let your first reaction be one of faith, for your soul already feels secure in my protection. I know the natural response to pain is fear. The human heart longs to avoid suffering, and it is easy to react with panic or despair. Yet I invite you into a new rhythm, a higher response, where your soul, anchored in my love, instinctively lifts its eyes toward heaven, not in desperation, but in confidence. The trials you face are not signs of my absence. They are often places where my presence becomes most tangible. I am not the author of chaos, but I am the redeemer of it. What the enemy intended for harm, I will always turn for good. When trouble arises, know it has already passed through my hands. I am never surprised or caught off guard. I am your shield and your deliverer, walking with you through every fire, valley, and storm. Therefore, when affliction knocks on your door, do not see it as an intruder, but as a messenger. Ask me what I want to teach you in that moment. Ask me where I am in the midst of your pain, for I am always near. I have promised to be your refuge and strength, your ever-present help in trouble. My arms are not too short to rescue, nor are my ears too dull to hear. I am attentive to your every cry, and I hold every tear as a treasure. Let your faith shine brightest in adversity. Let it rise like incense when pressure mounts. The world may expect you to crumble, but I am teaching you how to worship through the fire. To not simply survive, but to thrive. Your praise amid affliction is a fragrant offering that moves my heart. It is not weakness to worship when all is well. It is strength to lift your hands and surrender when all feels uncertain. This faith is rare, precious, and powerful. The security your soul feels in my protection is not wishful thinking. It is rooted in the truth of who I am. I do not change with the seasons. I do not withdraw when things get hard. In fact, I come closer. I whisper peace into panic. I breathe strength into fatigue. I speak life where the enemy has spoken death. Be still, even when your world shakes. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. The storm may roar, but my voice can still calm the seas. Affliction will not be your end. It may shape you, but it will not destroy you. It may refine you, but it will not define you. I am the one who defines you, calling you brave, chosen, and victorious. When the fire surrounds you, know that you will not be consumed, for I am with you in the flame. When floodwaters rise, they will not sweep over you, for I am your anchor. When the night grows long, I am your light. Let this be your posture, a soul at rest, a heart full of praise, and eyes lifted to the hills where your help comes from. Let tears come if they must. There is no shame in them. Let them be tears of surrender, not despair. Let them water the seeds of faith I have planted in you. Those seeds will grow into a harvest of joy, strength, and purpose. You are being prepared for more than you can see. Even now, I use all things for your good. You are not alone in your suffering. I was a man of sorrows, well acquainted with grief. I understand your pain, not from a distance, but from experience. I wept, I bled. I bore the weight of the world's sin, so you would never have to carry your burdens alone. Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Come to me when affliction knocks, and let me be your shelter, strength, and song. My protection is not always the absence of hardship, but it is always the presence of my power. It is the assurance that no matter what happens around you, nothing can separate you from my love. I have placed my spirit within you to comfort, guide, and empower you. Let this be your confidence. You are guarded by grace, shielded by peace, and surrounded by my unfailing love. Even now, I am releasing courage into your heart and stirring fresh hope in your spirit. You are neither forgotten nor forsaken. You are safe. When afflictions come, you will know very well that they are not meant to destroy you. The battles of this life cannot strip you of the truth. I am your Father, the Almighty God, creator of the universe. Before the mountains were formed, before the oceans danced upon the earth, I was. I have always been and will always be. I am not distant or indifferent. I am near, closer than your next breath. I know you more intimately than anyone ever could, because I designed every detail of your being. I chose the color of your eyes, the tone of your voice, the uniqueness of your heart. You are not a mistake or a product of chance. You are my masterpiece. I want you to know you are never alone. I did not create you to leave you wandering or questioning your worth. I created you with purpose, on purpose. You carry my fingerprint within you. Every dream you have dared to dream and every longing that stirs your soul, I see it all. As your father, I am not only watching over you, but moving on your behalf. I orchestrate moments, open doors, close others, and lead you gently into the plans I have designed for your good and my glory. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. My power is limitless. The same voice that spoke light into being now speaks peace over your mind. The same hands that form the stars hold you when you feel broken. I am not intimidated by your questions, pain, or silence. I welcome it all. Bring me your doubts, fears, and weariness, and I will meet you there. I will not turn away or reject you. My love is not fragile or based on performance. It is constant, faithful, and unshakable. As your father, I discipline with love, not punishment. I lead with kindness, not anger. When I correct you, it is to bring you into alignment with life, peace, and blessing. My heart is never to shame you, but to restore you. I want you to thrive, grow, and step into the fullness of who I created you to be. I do not expect perfection. I ask for surrender. Come to me with open hands and a willing heart, and I will do what only I can: transform, renew, and redeem. You may feel small in this vast universe, but to me, you are everything. I notice when you laugh, and I count every tear. I rejoice in your victories, no matter how small. I carry your burdens when they feel too heavy. I listen to your whispered prayers and celebrate each step of faith. You are my joy, and nothing, no failure, no circumstance, no enemy can change that. I am your provider, meeting your needs not according to your resources but according to mine. My supply never runs dry. I own all things. I control the winds and waves and cause rivers to flow in deserts. So do not fear when things feel uncertain. Do not doubt when answers are delayed. My timing is perfect. I see what you cannot see, and I know what you do not yet understand. Even in silence, wait with hope, for I am always working. I am your protector. I go before you and stand behind you. My angels encamp around you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. The enemy will try to discourage you, make you question my love, and tempt you to walk away. But I have already secured your victory. Stand firm in my truth. Clothe yourself in my promises. You are never fighting alone. I fight for you, and I have already overcome. I speak life where the world speaks death. I offer peace where the world offers panic. I bring light into your darkest nights. When you do not know which way to turn to me. When your strength fails, lean on mine. When the voices around you grow loud and chaotic, retreat into the quiet of my presence. There, I will remind you who I am and who you are in me. Lift your eyes. I am here. I have always been here, and I will never leave you. I am writing a beautiful story through your life, one that will bless others, heal hearts, and glorify my name. Keep trusting, keep walking, and keep listening. My voice will guide you, my hand will hold you, and my spirit will fill you with power and joy. Never forget who your Father is. I am the Almighty God, and I call you my own. I will never tire of speaking to you at the hour I desire. I will knock on the window of your soul, even in early hours, whispering in your ears with my holy voice that makes every fiber of your being vibrate. You will come thirsty, ready to immerse yourself in this spiritual river. You will drink from the sources of heavenly water. You will eat from the eternal word and never hunger or thirst again. Your soul will feel satisfied, and you will not need the destructive vices or bad habits of this world to find joy in your life, because I will be your happiness, the fire that burns in your heart and drives you forward. This year, I will reveal to you things that are yet to come. I will speak of the future blessings that await you and the transformation of your thinking and your character, even your desires, your longings, your plans. Everything you think and say, I will take in my hands and place within my will, so that every step you take will be in faith toward the land of the supernatural. You are not walking aimlessly. I am orchestrating your journey with intention, molding your heart and aligning it with my divine purpose. The things you thought were merely hopes or dreams are not random. I planted those seeds within you. Your longing for more, your ache for something greater, those are whispers from me, stirring your spirit to remember you were made for eternity. There is a divine rhythm I want you to walk in, one that is neither hurried nor chaotic, but guided by peace, directed by my spirit and fueled by faith. Each step matters. Each decision can be saturated with my wisdom when you invite me into the process. Stop believing you are lost just because you feel delayed. What you call a delay, I call preparation. What feels like stillness is often where the deepest transformation happens. You are not forgotten, you are being formed. Let go of the fear of missing your calling. When your heart is surrendered to me, you cannot miss what I have already written for you. I will take your plans and purify them in the fire of my love. I will remove what does not belong and breathe life into what reflects my heart. Sometimes, I will ask you to release a dream, not to hurt you, but to replace it with something better, something eternal, something that will impact generations. Trust me with your desires. I know the ones too deep to speak aloud. I see the ones you have buried because disappointment knocked too many times. But I am the God of restoration. I do not forget silent prayers or ignore the ache behind your smile. I gather all that concerns you into my will, weaving beauty from places you thought were broken beyond repair. In my will, nothing is wasted. In my will, timing is perfect. In my will, joy is reborn. Do not be afraid of the unknown. The land of the supernatural is not reached by logic, but entered by faith. I am calling you out of comfort and into courage. You will see miracles not only around you, but within you. Hearts healed, chains broken, and you will look back and know that every moment of surrender brought you closer to the life I designed for you. Walk boldly, walk humbly, walk in expectation. You are not walking alone. I go before you. I will align your thoughts with my wisdom. I will filter your words through my truth. I will shape your desires until they reflect my goodness. You do not need to strive to make things happen. Rest in me. Trust in me. Let me carry the weight of the unknown. As you delight in me, I will give you the desires of your heart, not because you demanded them, but because I shaped them and knew when you were ready to receive. In the land of the supernatural, your faith becomes your map. You that, relying not on what your eyes see, but on what your heart believes. Keep your gaze fixed on me. When the road seems dark, my word will be your lamp. When others walk away, I will be your constant. When questions arise, I will be your answer. Let faith lead when the path bends, and let peace guide when storms rise. I am with you through it all. Your journey is sacred. Your process matters to me. I am never in a hurry, and I don't want you to be either. Enjoy my presence in every season. Rejoice in small beginnings and celebrate quiet victories. When you are unsure, return to me. I will remind you again and again that you are loved, chosen, equipped, and destined for glory. The supernatural is not a far-off fantasy. It is your inheritance, and I am leading you there. Let every prayer be a step forward. Every praise be a key that unlocks new doors, and every act of obedience declare that you trust my voice more than your fear. As you walk, you will see signs of my favor. You will notice me in the details. I will surround you with divine appointments and holy moments. You will know this is providence, not coincidence, and your heart will swell with gratitude. Do not shrink back. Move forward with holy confidence. The land of the supernatural is not for the perfect, but for the willing, for those who dare to believe I am who I say I am, that I can do what I promise to do, and that I will fulfill every word spoken over your life. This is your time. This is your journey. I am walking it with you, step by step, hand in hand, heart to heart. I am your light and your salvation. You will fear no one and nothing. I am the strength of your life. You are not a loser or a coward. You are stronger than you think. In my holy name, you will conquer. Tell me you believe it, and tomorrow, rise with faith. Move forward with determination, because my angels go with you. Do not be afraid. Prepare for victory, my champion. You were not created for defeat. I have called you, anointed you, and equipped you for such a time as this. You are not entering a battle alone or unarmed. You are surrounded by my presence and filled with my power. What lies ahead will not overcome you, for I have already gone before you. I have seen every challenge and obstacle, every enemy, and I have declared triumph over it all. Rise with boldness. Shake off the dust of discouragement. Stand tall in the armor I have given you. This is the season when you will see my promises fulfilled. The world may label you weak, unqualified, or ordinary, but I call you strong, chosen, and extraordinary. I do not see you through the lens of your past. I see you through the blood of my Son, through the lens of grace, purpose, and destiny. Every scar has a story, every setback a lesson, and every tear a seed. The harvest is coming. Victory is not just an outcome, it is your inheritance. You are more than a conqueror, not by your own strength but by mine. Your faith is your shield, your worship is your weapon, and your obedience is the key that unlocks my favor. Do not be afraid of the giants in your path. They exist only to reveal my power through you. When you feel outnumbered, remember who fights for you. The battle belongs to me. I will give you wisdom beyond your understanding, peace beyond logic, and strength that does not run dry. I will place words on your lips, courage in your heart, and fire in your bones. Your role is to stay close, keep moving forward, and trust my timing. I honor your perseverance and reward your faithfulness. Victory begins in the quiet place, in moments no one sees, when your heart whispers yes to me in the dark. It begins when you refuse to give up, even when you cannot feel my hand. It begins when you believe my promises more than the voices of fear. Keep seeking me, keep listening. I will speak strategy to your spirit, clarity to your mind, and direction to your feet. I have not called you to wander, but to conquer. You were made to walk in dominion, not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. Do not let temporary battles make you forget your eternal identity. You are not a victim, you are victorious. I am placing divine authority on your life. I am opening doors no one can shut. I am silencing every lie that tries to convince you that you are not enough. You are enough because I am enough in you. My spirit empowers you to rise, build, speak, stand, and when the time comes, to run with endurance toward every promise I have declared over you. Even now, I am removing the weight of yesterday, the shame, the regret, the failure. It has no hold on you. I am giving you fresh wind, a renewed spirit, and a heart ready to believe again. This is your comeback, your breakthrough. What once held you back will now launch you forward. What once wounded you will now become your testimony. What once felt like the end will now be the beginning of something far greater. I do not waste anything, and I will use it all for your good. You have been in the wilderness, but now you are stepping into the land I promised. Keep your eyes on me. The terrain may change, but my voice remains constant. I will guide you through unfamiliar places with familiar peace. I will remind you again and again, you are not lost, you are led. I will bring streams into the desert and strength for every climb. You are not just surviving, you are advancing. Prepare your heart, mind, and spirit. The victory will be great, but it requires readiness. Stay grounded in my word. Stay watchful in prayer. Stay humble in your victories. I am building not just a moment of triumph, but a lifestyle of overcoming. I am not only giving you victory, I am making you a vessel of victory. You will carry it, release it, and speak it into the lives of others. You will lift those who are weary. You will inspire those who have forgotten how to dream. You will walk in a way that reflects my glory. You are my champion, not because of your perfection, but because of your surrender. Not because of your strength, but because of your dependence on mine. I have chosen you, trained you, and entrusted you with much. I will finish what I started in you. The battle may still rage, but the outcome is already written. Victory belongs to you because you belong to me. Walk forward, not in fear, but in faith. Sing praises before the walls fall. Declare my promises before the answer appears. Let your victory begin now, in your mind, your worship, and your steps. You are entering a divine season, and heaven is cheering you on. Prepare for victory, my champion, for it is surely coming. I am revealing to you who I am, your way, your truth, and your life. I am the peace, freedom, and hope you need today. I am your reason for living, your strength to keep believing, and your enthusiasm to keep moving forward. Despite any situation you face today, nothing and no one can take away your faith, your will to fight to the end, or your desire to seek me until your soul tastes a piece of heaven here on earth. That place is filled with light and such beautiful colors, overflowing with love. There is no more weeping, no more sorrow, no more pain. But I love you so much. You do not have to wait for heaven to know what it feels like to be near me. My Holy Spirit lifts you like a gentle dove that rests on your shoulders. While your heart listens, I whisper words of blessing, and in your soul you feel such a rush of emotion, as if you were flying, no weight upon your back, as if the clouds carry you to a field full of life and happiness in the midst of struggles and countless challenges. When your enemies surround you and your feelings become confused, close your eyes. In the silence of your heart, my Holy Spirit will come again to console you, remove your tension, surround you with peace, and make you live again. This beautiful peace and tranquility is found here in this holy place, where miracles are born and sins are forgiven. Come by faith and dwell under my shelter. Here your doubts disappear and your fears flee when they sense my radiance. Come whenever you wish. Just bow your head. I hear you even if you speak in a whisper. Even when you are so tired you can only hand me your burdens and remain silent. Here is your blessing. Here are the answers to your prayers and the serenity you long for. I am your shepherd. With great love I guide you to still waters. You will rest there. It is time to dream. Do not worry about anything. You have already given me your problems and I will take care of them. You will rise and walk in peace. If you encounter people filled with tension, if they speak to you harshly, respond with love. A gentle answer calms anger and subdues fury. The enemy flees when he sees my Holy Spirit dwelling in your heart. Step by step, do not give up. Some may try to steer you away from this beautiful path, but continue walking and trusting, immersed in my peace. You are no longer who you used to be. You are no longer a slave to anxiety. I came to give you life in abundance for eternity. Do not be shaken by what your eyes see. Focus on your blessing. Others will go astray because they have not allowed me to enter their hearts. But I am your light, illuminating your decision. Every darkness that comes to fill your mind is destroyed by my brilliant radiance. I fill your whole being so completely that there is no room for any feeling that would drag you back to the past and cause you pain. From now on, your focus will be courage, perseverance, triumph, and blessing. I am not making your life easier. I am simply giving you the inheritance my word has already promised. You are blessed with gifts from above, loved and accepted, cleansed and without blemish, chosen for good works, and sealed with my promise, so you can know and believe that your hope never ends or weakens, even as the years pass and struggles continue. Your faith grows stronger and stronger each day. You are filled with peace and tranquility. Do not follow paths where the masses go. Come to me and do not stray. Do not receive the advice of those who do not know me. Your triumph is assured. You do not have to use lies or tricks. Do not look for shortcuts or the easiest way. I will bless you. I have already promised. I am not human to fail or lie. I am giving you authority over every principality and power. Your enemies will see you and flee, but remain calm and submit both body and soul to my word and my holiness. Do not run into battle with your own strength. I am the one who gives you victory. Keep going, no matter what happens. You will come to pray and receive my word. Each time you close your eyes and open your heart to listen, you will feel my tender embrace, my sweet, holy, and powerful love, a great and beautiful emotion that fills your soul with joy and peace. I am your true Father. I loved you, I love you, and I will continue loving you for eternity. Today I give you a new life, and from now on, everything will change. Begin this day with your head held high and your heart full of faith. You will see everything around you slowly transform. Never forget that, in every moment, I am with you, giving you the strength you need to overcome every challenge, giving you the sensitivity to receive the small blessings I am placing before you. Do not stray from me, and do not be distracted by the world's negativity. Be positive, even if everything around you seems to collapse. Breathe my peace. Give your heart the chance to rest, and know that everything has a purpose, and that I am your omnipotent God. I see everything that happens, and I help you in difficult situations and also in small things. No detail escapes my notice. I give you my love, and I want you to show compassion to others, to love them and be patient with them. I want you to forgive them. Your attitude toward these people can lead many of them to my feet. Today, I give you new strength to start again. I give you wisdom to solve all your problems. Live this day with joy. I come to give you joy because everything is already in my hands. I know each difficulty and every feeling in your heart. Calm yourself, have faith, and strive to give the best of yourself. If you feel lonely, do not fear. Simply pray, and you will sense that I have never left your side. My love for you and for your loved ones is infinite. Believe, trust, and chase your dreams, because I will make everything much better and even easier than you can imagine. When the night comes, thank me for all you have experienced. Your gratitude is important. Your attitude is powerful. I am with you today, tomorrow, and forever. I understand your situation and the suffering you are facing. Your struggles differ from others, and sometimes your emotions become confused. But whenever you feel weak, you cling to my hand, and that is why you do not sink. Let me accompany you in this time of affliction. I want you to receive my word. I will heal your soul and remove your pain forever. You are right in feeling that many do not understand you. They see only the outside, unaware that your heart is crying within. But I understand everything you have lived through in the past, and I know what you are experiencing now. I want to remove the burden that bends your back and free you from that prison of anguish. I am breaking the chains that still hold you captive to the past. I will remove the blindfold so you can see the future of goodness and peace I have prepared for you. Those people who despise you and do not understand you may stay behind because they have discarded faith. They no longer want to walk with me. I will continue loving them, but they have strayed. If you wish to stay at my side, you may have to distance yourself from them. Do not fear the path ahead. You will not be alone. With my shadow, I will shelter you from the scorching sun, and with my mighty arm, I will defend you. An army of angels marches ahead to clear your way and protect you from the enemy's attacks. Your life will change very soon, and you will be glad you made the right decision. You were sensitive when I touched your heart and opened the door for me. We will be together forever. Your pain will remain in the past, and your life will rest in love and happiness. I will pour out my grace and goodness on you, and you will be greatly blessed. Everything will be different. I love you. The time for your victories has come. Give me your hand. You have the right to be happy, and I want to bless you. I will surround you with courage and dignity. I will raise you up and bless you in front of those who once humiliated you. I will open the doors and windows of heaven so that you may prosper greatly. Receive this word that comes to refresh your soul. My Holy Spirit breathes life into your heart. My power destroys your burdens forever. When you are attacked by difficulties and feel tired, seek refuge under my wings. No one else in this world will give you pure, selfless love. I do not want your material goods. No one can impress me with large offerings. I do not make covenants with those who think money can convince me. I protect you and guard you because I love you and will take care of you forever. I watch over everything that could harm you. It is my will that you learn to help others, to be strong enough to protect the helpless, and wise enough to feed the hungry. Take a step of faith toward a spiritual level where supernatural miracles happen. I want you to lay hands on the sick so they may be healed. This is my will, that you be free from financial problems, that you have a dignified way to earn your bread. Do not become trapped in debt and add more worries. Do not become a slave to creditors. If you see anyone in need, extend your hand in confidence. Speak my word. Break the chains that bind them. Pray for their freedom. You know very well that when you help the needy, I multiply all you have given in sincerity. Help all you can. Do not hesitate. You may encounter angels on your path who ask for clothes or food to test your heart and see your sincere attitude, ready to multiply your blessing even more. You are beginning a new life in a supernatural world. You must become accustomed to witnessing miracles and using the authority I give you to fight the enemy. Pray every day. Come into my presence and ask for wisdom. Open your Bible and explore the book of Proverbs and the Psalms. Memorize what you read and speak it out loud as I write it on your heart. I want you to feed on my word daily and learn something new. Be amazed by the life of faith my servants lived. Look at the signs of the last days, but do not argue with anyone about my promises. Do not get into disputes to see who knows more. Show me your faith by the trust you have in me. Dare to stretch out your hand to the needy with true love and compassion. Come and listen to me daily. I have already forgiven your faults and set you free. Do not be deceived. You are no longer under any curse or bound by any vice. I offer you freedom, holy wisdom, and supernatural intelligence. I know there are times you feel alone or overwhelmed, but I want you to know I'm with you every step of the way. The things that hurt you yesterday no longer have the power to hurt you today. I give you a new life. There is no place for fear, because in my presence there is freedom, peace, tranquility, and blessing. Let me transform your life and make it new. May your loyalty and faith in me grow each day. My beloved, give me your heart. Let your eyes focus on my ways. Hear my voice within you, whispering words of love. I do not want to lose communication with you. On days when you do not feel like praying or talking with me, I will persist. I will come and knock on the door of your heart, extending my hand and bringing peace to your soul. I will surround your home with blessed calm. My angels are on alert in every corner of your house. Accept this. You no longer live under the slavery of fear. The good and edifying works you do in my holy name will succeed. I am not talking about vain self-improvement or corrupt material success. It is written that you too will do greater miracles because I grant you my approval from my heavenly throne. Do not fear triumph and do not be ashamed of victory. The time for your victories has come. You deserve them. You have fought so hard and shown me your faith. Now it is time to enter my presence and receive the blessings I will soon place in your hands. I am calling you into deeper intimacy with me. a place where your heart can rest and your spirit can be revived. You have waited too long at the threshold, distracted by the world's worries, pulled by responsibilities, and wearied by battles. Now come boldly and humbly. My arms are open, my spirit is ready. I am waiting to meet you in the secret place where heaven and earth touch. My presence is not reserved for the perfect, it is a refuge for the willing. You do not need to have it all figured out. Simply come as you are, with your joy and sorrow, your hope and fear, your strength and weakness. Nothing you carry can keep you from me when your heart is open. Lay it all down. Release what burdens you and receive what I have prepared for you. You were never meant to live in lack, whether of peace, purpose, or provision. I am the God of abundance, and I delight in giving good gifts to my children. The blessings I am about to release are not random. They are intentional and timely. I know the desires of your heart. I have seen your faithfulness, your silent prayers, your unwavering trust when the road turned dark. Nothing has been wasted. Every act of obedience, every sacrifice, every tear sown in surrender has planted seeds in heavenly soil. Now the time of harvest is near. I will place in your hands the very things you thought were lost, delayed, or denied. But before the gift, I want you to receive something greater, my presence. It is in my presence that blessings are understood, received, and stewarded well. Without me, even the greatest gift can become a distraction. With me, every blessing becomes a tool for a greater purpose and deeper joy. Make room for me. Clear the clutter. Prepare your heart to receive not only what I give, but who I am. As you step into my presence, you will be changed. The atmosphere around you will shift. Confusion will be replaced with clarity. Fear will be replaced with peace. Weariness will be replaced with strength. I am not merely preparing blessings. I am preparing you to carry them. What I give is not meant to weigh you down, but to lift you up. You will be blessed to bless others. You will be filled so you can overflow. You will receive so you can pour out. Let your worship rise as an offering. Let your faith stretch farther than ever before. Let your heart expect me to do what only I can do. I am not limited by your past, your circumstances, or your resources. I move according to my power, my mercy, and my purpose. When you align with my will, nothing can stop what I am about to do in your life. What seemed impossible will become reality. What felt out of reach will fall into your hands because you trusted me. You will now see the reward. Do not compare your journey with anyone else's. The timing of my blessings is unique, just like your fingerprint. What I give you is for you. It matches your calling, your season, and your capacity. When it comes, it will not bring sorrow with it, but rather freedom, joy, and peace. You will know it is from me by how it resonates with your spirit and glorifies my name. So, do not chase the gift, chase me, and everything else will follow in perfect time. You have waited long, endured much, but I say, do not grow weary. You are closer than ever before. Let me prepare you in this holy pause. Let me fill you in this quiet space. Let me restore your hope so that when the blessing arrives, you are ready to receive it fully with joy and gratitude. I am never late. I am perfect in all my ways. I have already begun opening the windows of heaven on your behalf. Lift your eyes. The clouds are breaking and the rain of blessing is near. I am aligning people, places, and moments to bring forth what I promised. The answers are on their way. The provision is being released. The breakthrough is unfolding. But the greatest gift is me, my presence, my voice, my nearness. Treasure that above all, and you will live in abundance in every season. Step in now. Enter the quiet. Enter the glory. Enter the place where striving ends and miracles begin. It is time. Come and receive what I have prepared. The blessings will be placed into your hands, but first let your heart be filled with me. Tell me courageously that you truly believe in me. Rise with faith, for today I will bless you and give you strength. I will be with you. I will never forsake you. I will test you, and I will answer you. My word is in your heart. I will remind you every minute that I am always with you, that you do not walk alone in this world of affliction. I command thousands of angels to guard your feet from stumbling and to destroy dangers hidden in darkness. You do not walk this life alone. Every step, every breath is under my divine care. I have surrounded you with heavenly protection, warriors of light moving at my word, assigned to your life with holy purpose. Though you may not see them, they are there, guiding, defending, and blocking unseen attacks. They lift you when you are weary and stand watch while you sleep. Do not be afraid of what lurks in shadows. Threats that lie in wait will not have the final word. I am the Lord of hosts, commander of angel armies, and I have issued my decree concerning you. No harm will befall you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No enemy shall prevail. My angels do not stand idle. They are active and alert, victorious in their assignments. No plan of the enemy will succeed when you walk under the shelter of my presence. Even if you walk through fire, you will not be burned. Even if floodwaters rise, they will not sweep over you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Do not let your mind dwell on what-ifs. Instead, fix your thoughts on what is true. I am your refuge and strength, your ever-present help in trouble. My angels are not mere symbols. They are sentinels, tasked with guarding the path of my beloved. Fear not. Every moment of faith, every prayer, every tear is sacred to me. I respond to the cries of your heart and my promises over your life. When night brings heavy thoughts and fear creeps in, you are never defenseless. You are wrapped in layers of divine security, protected from what others cannot see and from dangers you do not even know to fear. I am ahead of you, beside you, and behind you. I will not let you fall. I will not let you be overtaken. The darkness may grow bold, but I am bolder still. My light pierces the blackest night. My angels carry that light with them. There are battles I fight for you that you will never know, attacks that never reach you because I stopped them before they touched your life, accidents diverted, lies silenced, and plots dismantled. All because I love you too much to leave you vulnerable. You are mine. You belong to me. And I have made a covenant of protection over your life that stands through every storm, every valley, every season. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Walk with confidence. Speak with authority. Rest without fear, for I have stationed my angels around your home, your family, and your future. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Even if you feel outnumbered, remember who fights for you. The battle belongs to me. Let your prayers activate your awareness of my protection. Let your worship draw you closer to the reality of heaven. The more you dwell in my presence, the more you sense the assurance of my covering. You can rest, even in war. I will train your hands for battle, but I will also carry you when you need rest. I am not asking you to fight alone. I call you to walk in faith while I fight in ways you do not understand. Each time you step forward in obedience, angels go before you. Each time you speak my word, they respond. Each time you believe despite fear, they strengthen you. You are never alone. The world may scoff at what it cannot see, but you walk in a reality greater than human eyes perceive. My kingdom is advancing, and you are part of it. My angels surround you because you are part of something eternal, holy, and unstoppable. Breathe deeply. Release your burdens. Let go of the fear that whispers in the dark. I have given my angels charge over you. They will lift you so you do not strike your foot against a stone. They will walk with you through every chapter, assignment, and transition. You are divinely covered, supernaturally protected, and eternally secure. All of this flows from my love, a love that never fails, never fades, never forgets you. You have no need to fear. If you feel fear attacking you, rise again in firmness. Get used to walking with the attitude of a victor. My love for you grows daily. My sacrifice on the cross was to save you and give you life in abundance. I give myself to you without reservation. I am always available to listen, embrace, and give you the peace you need. Do not be afraid, for I will never abandon you. You are my precious treasure, and nothing and no one can separate you from my love. Rest. Do not think about your problems anymore. Receive this holy tranquility. I embrace you and cover you with my grace. I care about your well-being and happiness. I want to hear and understand everything that affects you and hinders your walk. I will support you in whatever situation you face. If something weakens you or causes discouragement, let me help you find the solution. My Holy Spirit dwells in you, giving you the power and self-control right now to decide to be happy, rather than waiting for any human being to bring you happiness. It is my will that you be free from emotional slavery. Do not battle sin and temptation with your own strength. Give me control of your thoughts, spirit, and heart. Stay away from situations that cause unnecessary tension. Do not step into the house of your enemies, those who drag you into things you do not want to do, enslaving you with customs that grieve my spirit. Guard your heart, for that is your life. Stand firm and do not let the violent steal your joy. I want to have first place in everything. Consult me before taking a step or making an important decision, so I can guide you away from the traps of thieves and the pit of destruction. I want to impart wisdom to your family daily. It is my desire that they be blessed in all things, just as their souls prosper. Give importance to my word, to prayer, and to guarding your lips with prudence, so that no harmful words come out. Do not believe everything people tell you at first hearing. Beware of those who lie often. Do not let anyone plant resentments and fears in you. Come into my presence. Bring me your struggles, your thoughts, and your emotions. Pay attention to me throughout your day. Feel me in your heart, in your mind. You will hear my voice guiding you. Look around. Many people suffer, and their sadness is evident. But I want my glory to shine in you, so your steadfast gaze might lift the spirits of many. My most precious creation, I have given you unique gifts and talents to use in my name and for my glory. Do not worry about the future, for I have a purpose for you. My love is unconditional and eternal. My plan is perfect and will be fulfilled in its time. It is true that I want your heart, that I want your eyes fixed on my ways. But I have known you since the foundation of the universe, and I know your mistakes and your successes. If you fail, I want your repentance. Come with faith and seek forgiveness, and I will give it. Do not lock yourself away in a dark room, lamenting your sins as though your life is over, or I am angry. I paid for your faults even before you knew me, so approach with confidence and sincerity. I will give you another chance. Do not fear. Hand me the worries that confuse your soul. You belong to me. You have given me your life to care for. My words are a balm for your bones. That is why I speak to you with love and with the intention of guiding you on the right path. Leave your fears behind and trust in me. I am your rock, your safe refuge in times of storm. Cling to these messages, and each time you hear them and share them, your peace and happiness will increase. Your blessing will multiply. Your home will be filled with my love. I am your faithful friend, your protector. Come to me every day in sincere prayer, and I will fill your heart with strength. I love you. I hold you here in my hands. I care for you with love. I have never left you, and nothing bad will happen to you. Pay attention to me. You will emerge from this situation. You are going through a difficult time that will soon end. Your sadness will end. I pour out showers of happiness on you. In your worst storms, I carried you in my arms. When you feel like crying, I will be waiting for you. Pour out those tears you have stored. Tell me what you feel. I am listening. Never forget that I have loved you with an everlasting love. By my side, you have the power to rise from the pit of sadness and fill your chest with joy. Only with me will you truly live and be happy. If today you face the dark clouds of conflict, believe in me and let my word light your way. Your enemies may say you will be defeated, but my word comforts you, and my lips confirm it. Do not fear. Do not give up. I am with you, strengthening your heart, removing anxiety and fear, healing your emotions, and filling you with serenity, peace, and supernatural strength to rise with great courage. I see you as you truly are. A strong person, firm, intelligent, and filled with great wisdom. I am filling you with spiritual encouragement. If you desire to see miracles and wonders, you must move forward. If you wish to see walls crumble and chains break, you must keep going. Keep praying, believing, fighting, persisting, and persevering. I grant you unshakable strength and faith. But if you become discouraged when things do not go as planned, I will still be there to lift you up. My grace and my Son are eternal. Do not place limits on my love or my forgiveness. If I chose you from your mother's womb, I also know all the hardships you will face. I know that you love me, believe in me, and will seek me. You will not back down in the face of negativity. You will not be afraid. If you believe I love you and are certain I am real, then also believe me when I say I will give you a great blessing. Here is an eternal truth. I do not change. I do not grow tired. I am always the same. If I have told you 1,000 times that I love you, it is because it is true. No matter what situation you face, I will never stop loving you. Many find this hard to understand. They choose to focus on lies. Many will give up when they face obstacles on their path. But you will not. You will not give up. You will not retreat. You will not stop. You will not back down from your faith or from my promises. I have placed within you a strength that is not your own, my Spirit, sustaining you, empowering you, and enabling you to rise above every wave, even when the winds howl and the storm rages. I am with you. You may feel weak, but my strength is made perfect in weakness. You are never alone, and you are not fighting in vain. The battle you fight is not just about today. It is about your destiny. I proclaim over you now, you will overcome. There is a fire I have kindled within you. It may flicker at times, but it will never go out. The enemy wants to intimidate you, push you back, and make you question every word I have spoken to your heart. He will not succeed. You are rooted in my truth, and my truth does not shift with circumstances. My word is unshakable, and so are you when you stand upon it. You are not defined by failures, doubts, or fears. You are defined by my love, my calling, and my promises. These promises will never be broken. Do not allow weariness to cloud your vision. I see how tired you have grown, how long you have stood, and how fiercely you have believed, even when the answers did not come right away. But I say this: every moment of faith, every whispered prayer, every tear in surrender is precious to me. I have collected your tears and multiplied your perseverance into a great reward. You may not see it yet, but breakthrough is closer than you imagine. Do not stop. Keep walking, trusting, declaring my word over your life. You are a warrior in the Spirit. You carry my authority, and when you speak my truth, heaven moves. Do not underestimate what I have placed within you. I have given you everything you need for this season. You may feel like you are walking through fire, but you are being refined, not destroyed. What the enemy intended for harm, I will use for your promotion. What seemed a setback is truly a setup for a greater display of my glory. Faith is not the absence of struggle, it is the determination to believe amidst it. I am training your hands for battle and your heart for endurance. I am shaping you into someone who carries victory not only for yourself but for others as well. The strength I form in you will not be temporary. It will last. It will shine. It will become a beacon of hope for those watching your journey. They will see your faith and be inspired to believe. They will see your endurance and be reminded of my faithfulness. So rise again, speak life, and refuse to retreat. Remind yourself of every promise I made. Revisit the words I whispered in the stillness, the dreams I placed in your heart, and the vision I gave you when you first began. I have not changed. My purpose for you remains. Even now, I am working behind the scenes, preparing the right people, places, and timing. You are not forgotten or forsaken, nor are you finished. Let faith be your anthem, hope your fuel, and worship your weapon. When voices of fear arise, silence them with my word. When discouragement grows, lift your eyes to me. When everything seems to shout, turn back, keep moving forward. I am not only at the finish line, I am walking beside you every step of the way. My presence goes before you, my favor surrounds you, and my strength upholds you. You will not be shaken. Remember who you are, a child of the Most High God, clothed in righteousness, filled with purpose, destined for victory. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and no plan of the enemy will succeed. You will rise above every storm, walk through every fire, and emerge stronger, brighter, and more deeply rooted in my love. Do not entertain thoughts of defeat. They are not from me. I speak life, victory, and fulfillment over you. This is not the time to retreat. It is the time to stand, press in, and believe again. The tide is turning. The heavens are opening, and your breakthrough is near. Hold fast, speak boldly, worship deeply, and know that every step you take in faith pushes back the darkness. You are advancing my kingdom, fulfilling your calling, and walking in my light. So do not grow weary. You are closer than you think. My hand is upon you, my spirit is within you, my angels surround you, and I will finish what I started in you. You will not give up, you will not retreat, you will not stop or back down from your faith and my promises. Day after day, you will cling to them. Your life is worth so much to me. As I helped you before, I will keep helping you now and every day. I will continue showing you how much I love you in many ways. You will have no doubt that I am always by your side, watching over you, defending you, listening to you, and answering your prayers. I am pleased to see your faith in action when you come and bring me your desires. If you need something, ask me. It is not in vain. I rejoice when I hear the beat of your faith. You know very well that I love you and will answer you. But what I love most about you is that you do not become frustrated when my response does not come immediately. I love your patience. Now you know how to wait and trust that I will give you what will truly bless your life. Fill yourself with encouragement. I am covering your entire being with great strength. The times of sadness are passing. Joy will return to your life and your home. You can serve me, share this word, so that my blessing may flow and reach many souls. Today I bless you for your pure and simple heart. Because of your faith, great and wonderful things are coming your way. Here I await you. Come tomorrow, tell me all you feel and want to do. Bring me your plans, for I truly say to you, I will bless you greatly. Right where you are, I come to interrupt your busyness. I simply want you to give me some time. I will calm your heart and bring order to your feelings. Let us take a moment to talk. Stop for just a moment and give me those worries filling your mind. They make you forget what truly has value. Pause those matters that seem urgent and bask in the silence. Do not accept calls or let your attention wander. Do not look away. Enjoy this present moment with me. Let us talk about your life. I know you worry about the future and work very hard, but you have limits. Now is the time to rest. Close your eyes and breathe calmly. Let go of the nervousness that blinds your vision. Your internal struggles are many, and you are unsure what to do or whom to trust. That is why I insist, return to your beginnings. Remember where I brought you from. Look at yourself now. What victory, what triumph. You have changed so much and grown in many ways. Your faith and wisdom have strengthened. There is a time for everything under this bright and beautiful sun. Time to work, to wait, to go out to battle and triumph, to receive rewards and enjoy blessings. There are also times of mourning and pain, when even bitter tears bring healing to the heart, reviving longings you once laid at my feet. Failure is not the end of your life. It is not over. My love remains. Yes, you lost everything because of your own mistake. I love you more because I have kept you in my hands. Now, I am tearing down the invisible walls that kept you imprisoned for years in the same place. I reveal this to you because I love you so much, and great changes are coming. While the world grows darker under the clouds of human conflict, you and your family will be safe from scarcity and violence if you keep my word and walk with prudence. Do not open your door to those who sow division. Do not give them time or energy. They are soul hunters, only wanting your support. They will join with wolves like themselves to twist my laws and steal from my people. Do not accept their gifts. Do not dine with them. Receive my wisdom. Do not believe everything you hear immediately. I also reveal to you that difficult times are coming for those who do not follow me, because they choose to listen to polluted messages from fictional voices. But when I speak to them with love, they doubt greatly. The weeds and bitterness have taken root in their hearts, harming them deeply. In the remaining days of this year, focus on those you love, your health, your education, preparation, and work. Invest your time in what matters for your future. Change your energy, your strength, your life, and seek my face daily to receive more prudence and wisdom. I want to align your vision with mine so you can see what others cannot. The truly wise avoid danger, but the foolish and distracted plunge into empty fights and pointless conflicts. They lose their health and lives chasing fame and fortune. They fall into slavery to sadness because they reach neither goal. I have already told you in my word that my blessing is what truly enriches you spiritually, so much that even your enemies make peace with you. Meanwhile, my prosperity surrounds you when others live in scarcity and despair. You have a kind heart, and you will help those who lack clothes, shelter, and food. While you give to a needy world, I will bless you and your family even more. Do not be afraid to be generous. I am the one who supplies your seed and multiplies your harvest. When you extend your hand to feed the hungry, comfort the sorrowful, and lift the broken, I see it all. Nothing you give in love goes unnoticed or without reward. I am a faithful God, and I honor every act of kindness, every tear shed in compassion, and every offering given out of love and obedience. As you give, I will give back to you, not merely in material ways, but in joy and peace, in an overflow of my presence. You were never meant to live with a clenched fist. I designed you to live open-handed, trusting that as you pour out, I will pour in. Your generosity is not a risk, it is a seed planted in eternal soil. When you sow into others and into my kingdom, you participate in a story far greater than yourself. I will not let your family be without. Indeed, I will bless them more because of your heart. Your home will be a place of peace, provision, and miracles. There will be times when giving feels costly, when your own needs seem great, yet I will nudge you to share anyway, to give, to love. That is where your faith grows and trust deepens. I never ask you to give beyond your capacity. I invite you to give according to my ability. I am able to do exceedingly and abundantly more than you can ask or imagine. When you give, heaven takes notice. When you love, the atmosphere shifts. When you release, I increase. I want to bless you so you can continue being a blessing. I want your life to reflect my abundance, not just in possessions, but in purpose. You are my hands and feet in a world hungry for light. You may not always see the impact of your generosity, but it echoes beyond what your eyes can see. I write stories of redemption through your willingness to give and open doors for others because you chose to share. While the world promotes scarcity, I teach abundance. While the world says to keep, I say to give. While the world honors accumulation, I honor compassion. Your giving is never in vain. It builds something that will outlive you, shaping your children, transforming your family, leaving a legacy of faith, hope, and love. I see your sacrifice and count it as worship. I see your compassion and call it holy. Do not worry about the future. As you care for others, I will care for you. As you pray for others, I will pour my spirit into your home. As you stand in the gap for strangers, I will stand guard over your children. You are not alone in this. I am your source, provider, and sustainer. What you give away never truly leaves your life. It returns multiplied in ways only I can orchestrate. Let your generosity be guided by my spirit. Give with joy, not out of guilt. Serve with passion, not under pressure. Love with purpose, not obligation. When your heart beats in harmony with mine, miracles happen. You participate in heaven's work, scattering seeds that will bloom for generations. You store up treasure that no thief can steal and no rust can destroy. Meanwhile, I am with you. Look at your hands. They are not empty, but full of potential, power, and promise. You have more to give than you think. A word of encouragement, a prayer, a small act of kindness. All of it matters. I take every offering and breathe my spirit upon it. I cause it to multiply. Just as I fed the multitudes with a few loaves and fish, I will take your faithfulness and feed nations. So keep giving, serving, and loving. Do not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. Your reward is not only in eternity, it starts now, in laughter, in peace, in family, in divine encounters, and in supernatural provision. I will surround you with blessings you didn't even ask for. I will protect you from unseen dangers. I will go before you and prepare the way. You and your family are under my covenant of grace. Blessings will chase you down and overtake you. My favor will rest upon your household. Your children will walk in my promises. Your loved ones will experience my goodness because you have chosen to live for more than yourself. I will grant you more than you imagined. The windows of heaven are open, pouring out abundance. Rejoice. You are a vessel of my generosity, a beacon of light, and a reflection of my heart. While you give to a world in need, I will continue to bless you and your family with more than enough, more than expected, more than you can contain. Do you sense how you feel now, after this time of spiritual communion? It is so beautiful. You feel happier, stronger, satisfied, and ready to continue fighting the good fight. I too am happy. Out of my love for you, it is now time for me to remain silent, but my affection still speaks. You can hear it when you close your eyes in faith, and suddenly you feel an emotion flooding your heart and bringing tears to your eyes. Now you understand. I never speak in shouts. Come seek me in the solitude of your room. Simply listen. Stay silent, and you will sense how even silence itself shows you my love. In the stillness, I speak the loudest. When you quiet your soul, my voice becomes clearer. You do not need to strive or perform to hear me. You do not need to fill every moment with words. Sometimes the deepest truths are whispered in silence. When your heart is at rest and your mind is no longer racing, that is when I remind you how deeply you are loved, constantly and eternally. Let go of the noise around you. Step away from the chaos and endless demands. Come sit with me. Let the silence wash over you like a gentle river. Let it soften the hardened places of your soul. In this quiet, I cradle you in my presence. My peace embraces you, and my love settles deep into your spirit. The world may not understand stillness, but in it, I reveal my heart to you. I do not need grand gestures to know you care. I cherish the moments you simply draw near, not to ask for anything, but just to be with me. Those moments mean more to me than you could ever know. When you come with no agenda, only an open heart, I come close. I lean in to hold you and remind you that you are never alone. The silence is not empty, it is full of me. Be still. You do not have to fix everything. You do not have to carry it all. In the quiet, I exchange your burdens for my peace. I lift the heaviness you have been holding. I breathe life into dry and weary places in your heart. Silence is not inactivity. It is where I do some of my greatest work in you. In stillness, your soul is restored. In silence, I realign your heart with mine. When you simply sit quietly in my presence, you give me space to move. You allow me to whisper truth where lies once echoed. You give me permission to remind you of who you are, my creation, my joy. There is no striving in love, only receiving, resting, being. In that being, you discover my love was always there, waiting for you to notice. Release your need to fill every silence. I am not uncomfortable with your stillness. I do not need eloquent prayers or perfect words. Just your presence is enough for me. As you sit quietly, let me hold your heart. Let me remind you of dreams I planted within you. Let me breathe hope where weariness has settled. Even if you say nothing, I hear your soul. Silence can heal, and silence can be holy. Do not fear it. Embrace it as a gift. In silence, I reveal the depths of my love. In silence, I allow you to feel me in ways noise cannot convey. My spirit hovers gently over you, calming every storm, silencing every fear, and reminding you that my love is constant, based not on what you do, but on who I am. You may be waiting for answers. You may long to hear something specific. For now, let me simply love you. Let silence speak of my faithfulness and testify to my presence. Sometimes the greatest revelations come not in thunder but in a gentle whisper. I am never far away. I am right here, in the hush of this moment. surrounding you with a peace that surpasses all understanding. The world will pull at you, demanding your attention and filling your schedule. But I am calling you back to quiet waters, to a sacred pause, to a rhythm of rest that refreshes your soul. Even Jesus often withdrew to silent places, not because he was weak, but because he knew the power of stillness with the Father. Follow his example. Come away with me. I will meet you there. When you do not know what to pray, simply sit with me. I understand the language of your tears, the weight of your sighs, and the silent cries of your heart. I do not measure your words. I listen to your heart, and it is precious to me. It delights me to have you near. In the stillness, I speak the loudest. I love you, now and forever. Amen. I remind you again and again, you are mine, you are loved, you are safe. Stay silent a little longer and breathe deeply. Let the noise fall away. Notice how even the quiet space between your thoughts is filled with my love. Allow it to embrace you, to transform you, and to become the place where you realize I have been speaking love over you all along. In every moment of silence, I am loving you. Go ahead, please tell me that you love me too. And so we close this moment of devotion with my blessing. Right where you are, in the silence of your room, I see the emotions rising within you. I know every corner of your heart, every soft whisper of your thoughts, every quiet longing you carry inside. I want you to feel free to open your heart and release whatever weighs you down. Breathe in this moment, beloved child of mine, for I am here to comfort you, to heal the hidden sorrows you have held for so long. There is no judgment in my presence, only love. Let my love permeate every crevice of your heart, filling emptiness, melting worries, and restoring your hope. Even when your soul feels troubled, I come to cradle you with my divine arms, imparting peace upon your weary spirit. I cherish these moments we share, when you allow your heart to speak freely and let your tears flow without shame. I see your anxiety, how sometimes you feel overwhelmed, unsure of the future, uncertain about the next step in life. I understand your need for a loving embrace, for someone who truly listens to you. This is why I speak to you so gently, so you will remember that your ultimate hope and strength do not lie in the people around you, though many will love you sincerely, but in my everlasting arms that never fail. Place your trust in me, for I will never withhold my attention or compassion. Allow yourself to be enfolded by the tenderness and affection I pour out over you now. In those moments when no one seems to understand, I long to be the one who meets you with kindness and patience. Sometimes you look to others, hoping they will see your pain and reach out to comfort you. Yet often, those same people are burdened by their own worries, trials, and unseen tears. Do not be discouraged. Cling instead to the truth that if you trust in my love, you will never be disappointed. I am the one who hears you at all hours of the day and night. I am never too busy, never too tired, never indifferent to your cries. Rest now in my heart, and let yourself feel the tender closeness I bring. I want you to sense deep down that you are surrounded by warmth and security. When sorrow crushes your spirit, when your mind is filled with the heaviness of doubt, please turn to me. Come as a child, open, innocent, filled with unshakable trust that I will help and defend you. I have given you countless proofs of my love, which cannot be broken. I will show you once again how real and powerful it is. From the depths of your loneliness, from the caverns of despair, I will raise you up and show you the wonder of all that is yours in my kingdom. I want to take your hand and lift you higher, so you can see the blessings that already surround you, blessings sometimes hidden by the distractions of present troubles. I delight in these moments you offer me today. You have paused to hear my voice in your heart, and these words flow to comfort your weary soul. From this very moment, receive supernatural strength. Let it fill you. Let it stir hope within you. Feel the warmth in your chest and my reassurance enveloping your heart. With me by your side, you can smile even when you do not have all the answers. Yes, feel that smile grow on your lips. Sense the relief in your spirit and the sweet calm that wraps around your mind. This is my gift for you right now. I invite you. Come back every day. Spend time in my presence, share your burdens with me, and discover how I lift them from your shoulders. I know that your children weigh heavily on your mind. You desire a life of safety, joy, and purpose for them. I see your prayers for them, the hopes you harbor, and the fears that secretly grip you. Hear me, they are all in my hands. Trust that I watch over them, even when your eyes cannot see. I guard their footsteps, guide their decisions, and shelter their hearts. A time will come when you see the fruit of your prayers, for your love is a reflection of my own, and your faith resonates powerfully in the spiritual realm. Keep praying, keep trusting. Your intercession rises before me like precious incense, and I treasure every plea, every word, every sigh. You recall those nights when they were small, when you changed their diapers, comforted their cries, lost sleep to care for them. Now they seem to grow quickly, slipping beyond your reach. Worry tempts you, trying to steal your peace. You fear the world's influences, harmful friendships, unwise decisions they might make. You wonder if they will stray into darkness or confusion. Take heart. A mother's or father's prayers are seeds of promise. Every tear you shed, every heartfelt request is heard in heaven. I ask you, do not cease in your prayers. Speak them aloud in faith, so your children may witness your devotion and hear your voice calling upon my name. I dwell in the praises and supplications of my people. Let your children never forget they have a parent who kneels faithfully, who calls upon my eternal throne, who fights for them spiritually with unwavering determination. Never be embarrassed by your tears or think you must hide them from your children. They should know how deeply you care, how intensely you love them. They should understand that their poor decisions can wound you, that their careless actions bring sorrow to your heart. This awareness can become a seed of reverence and respect within them. They will realize they are accountable not just to themselves, but to love, to truth, and ultimately to me. Do not be afraid to set boundaries and lovingly confront them when they wander onto perilous roads. Yes, stand firm in truth, but keep your arms open wide, without condemnation or rejection. Let them sense your unconditional acceptance. Remind them always that you remain a safe refuge, a home where love abounds, no matter what. Child, do not doubt the power of a mother's or father's prayer. Your sincere intercession is mighty and will bring about a harvest of joy in your household. When the day arrives and you see transformation in their hearts, when their faith matures, when they return from wandering ways, your spirit will rejoice beyond measure. Your prayers are effective and precious to me because they come from genuine love. Even now, I stand at their side and at yours, weaving all circumstances for good. I am for you, not against you. I am for your children, not against them. Believe in my steadfast mercy. I see how your heart quakes at the smallest alarming news, how your tears are triggered by any threat to your stability. I invite you to lay that fear at my feet. Bring me your anxieties about tomorrow. Bring me the weight of your burdens. Show me your faith by entrusting your life entirely into my hands. As you surrender, you prove by your actions and your quiet confidence that you truly trust me. Let me hold you firmly in my embrace. Let me shield you from the storms. I will protect your going out and your coming in. I am the keeper of your soul and the guardian of your family. I cover you and your loved ones with my feathers, and under my wings you will find refuge. My peace I give you now. Accept it with gratitude. Let it flood your heart, quieting every trembling thought, washing away every lingering anxiety. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Remember my words in times of distress. They contain the power to console and the strength to build an unshakable faith in your spirit. This is a season to mature spiritually, to root yourself more deeply in trust, to realize that fear need not rule your thoughts. By my Holy Spirit, you have everything you need: power, love, and self-control. Stop allowing old fears and insecurities to govern your mind. You were made new in me. Take hold of my hand at sunrise and let me guide your steps. Before you lay your head on the pillow at night, talk to me again. Let me be part of your entire day, not just a passing thought. Go about your work, your chores, and your routines without letting panic rob you of your calm. Rest assured that you have a Father who loves you more deeply than any earthly measure could ever define. I yearn for you to be free from tormenting thoughts so you can thrive. There are so many dreams, so many good works awaiting you. I desire for you to taste the joy of deeper faith, the resilience of a fortified spirit, and the abundant blessings I stand ready to pour over you. In this world, trouble will always exist, but my peace surpasses all human logic. Sing praises from your heart. Offer gratitude for all I have done. I have already forgiven your sins, healed your wounds, and crowned you with loving kindness. My power can renew you like the eagle, giving you a fresh perspective, new energy, and an excitement to embrace the days ahead. Value my words. Keep them close to your heart. When adversity returns, and it will, grip my hand and hold on. No power can snatch you from me when I have declared you mine. Close your eyes briefly and let yourself be enveloped in this moment of prayer. Feel the tension in your shoulders begin to melt, replaced by soothing calm. Stay focused on these whispers of love flowing from my heart. Let them pour into your weary soul. You will find supernatural strength rising in you again. You will conquer challenges that once seemed insurmountable. Trust in me, for I am with you, guiding and guarding you every step of the way. Speak your faith, my dear child. Let the atmosphere around you resonate with the truth you believe in. My faithfulness. You hold on to my promises. Declare them aloud. Write them down if you must, until your mind and heart are settled. Then you will sense a serene peace descending over you, quieting the storms of your mind and washing your heart in tranquil rest. I am eternally near you, even when you feel your life has come to a standstill, as though you have lost momentum. You watch the days go by but feel no progress, weighed down by stagnation. In those moments, remember that I am present, waiting for you to look again at my word, to see how every detail of your life can serve a greater purpose. You do not need calamities to call my attention. I stand with you during calm days too. If you are not moving forward, do not panic. Pause, breathe, look around at the blessings you already possess. Sometimes I ordain seasons of rest, seasons of reflection, and times of stillness to prepare you for the next phase of growth. Even if you have exhausted all your resources seeking solutions or meaning and have come up empty-handed, do not be discouraged. I will show you the way in my perfect timing. Let go of seeking advice in places that cannot offer true wisdom. Bring your concerns to me. When all seems senseless, when you feel lost in a fog of confusion, trust in the promise of my everlasting love. Why burden yourself with endless what-ifs? Let me lead you out of the maze. Lay down your need to have every answer and trust me to illuminate your path. You are not bound to fluctuating emotions. You are not a slave to fear. I did not give you a spirit of timidity, but one of power, love, and self-discipline. These gifts are your birthright, so you can withstand any opposition. Even when you do not tangibly feel my presence, your faith can still burn bright. Faith like this is a lamp guiding your way, and my Holy Spirit is the wind pushing the sails of your soul toward deliverance, freedom, and blessings yet unseen. I see those gentle feelings you harbor, those dreams you nurture, the hidden desires you barely dare speak. Offer them to me, for I am your loving Father. Abide in my will, and your doubts will fade. An unwavering certainty in my promises will settle in your heart. Yes, I am with you always and forever. I will never abandon you in your current sadness. Lift your gaze to the heavens, for you need not hide your tears or stifle your sobs. I know every sorrow, every bruise upon your soul. I hold you in my hands, telling you not to be afraid, for I have come to raise you up, to forgive your sins, to cleanse you thoroughly, and to embrace you with compassion. Let tears flow if they must. As they flow, feel my arms around you. Feel the closeness of my heart pressing against yours, reminding you again and again, I love you. You are precious, and I will heal your pain completely. I see the myriad trials you have endured. You have faced rejection, been dismissed as worthless, and believed the lie that you have no value. But hear me speak. You matter to me. You are worth more than you can comprehend. I willingly gave my all for you. My blood was shed so you might live without guilt, without regret. I carried your shame so you would no longer be chained to it. Therefore, do not be crushed by the opinions of those who fail to see who you are in my eyes. Forgive them as I have forgiven you. Lay your anger, resentment, and hurt at my feet. Surrender those feelings that churn within you, wounding you from the inside. Free yourself from bitterness, for negative emotions only imprison you further. Beloved child, it is time to forgive yourself too. Some days you remain angry at your own mistakes, poor judgment, and missteps. But I no longer hold these against you. Why then do you keep punishing yourself? Accept my forgiveness, which purifies you. Let the peace of my presence flood your heart, washing away all remnants of self-condemnation. I long for you to walk in the victory I have already secured. Rise with a new attitude, letting gratitude fill your thoughts as you observe the blessings you possess. As your eyes open wider, you will see even more gifts of grace. This sense of appreciation will soften your spirit, guiding you to worship me freely and wholeheartedly. Your adoration is a beautiful melody, cherished in my heavenly realm, a key that unlocks further blessings, abundance, healing, and renewal of mind and spirit. Hold on to my hand as I speak my faithful love over you again, my child. You belong to me. You are mine. No malignant power or dark scheme can snatch you from my protection. No curse or harmful intent can undo what I have decreed. The enemy has no claim on your life when you remain sheltered by my love, covered by the blood I shed for your salvation. Yet I ask you to grow in faith and knowledge. I cannot entrust you with greater things if you choose to remain stuck in fear or ignorance of my truth. Let my words shape your mind. If you cling to persistent thoughts of doom or rely on superstitions and conspiracies, you give ground to confusion and doubt. But if you hold fast to what I have spoken, you will walk boldly in my light, not easily shaken. I see that in your heart. You do love me, and I know you do not wish to dishonor that love by returning to old ways. You have experienced my forgiveness and tasted the sweetness of new life. Let your steps be steadfast. Do not be lured back into the same pitfalls from which I have already delivered you. There is no need to fall into the same traps of sin or regret. Indeed, if you persist in ignoring my voice, you may find that I remove certain distractions from you. This might seem painful at first, but it is my discipline, preserving you from calamity. You will learn anew that I love you far too much to watch you self-destruct. Rejoice that your heart has softened to recognize the magnitude of my grace. You are no longer the person you used to be. You are not enslaved to destructive habits. Your faith is not superficial. I have flooded your life with blessings, but to truly enjoy them, you must cultivate a heart of praise and gratitude. Beware of following advice that does not honor me. Such words may appear wise or enticing, but they lead to confusion and spiritual dryness. Some disguise themselves as angels of light, but their purpose is to drive you away from my truth. You must remain vigilant, grounded in my spirit. The path may be narrow, but it leads to true life. I have glorious plans for you, plans requiring your active cooperation, your faith, your willingness to let go of old mindsets and harmful influences. A new season is dawning, one in which you will make impactful decisions, find success in your endeavors, and fight boldly for the people you love. Remember the mighty weapons and tools I have already placed in your hand: prayer, faith, humility, perseverance, hope, and love. Do not say you are empty-handed. My spirit dwells in you, supplying wisdom and courage. You need no longer yearn for everyone's approval. Such a chase is a snare. Seek only to please me, and in that sincere desire, you will find freedom. In pleasing me, you will cultivate humility and compassion, attracting the right people at the right time. You will receive a crown of life in due time. Meanwhile, live in my peace. Hear my voice daily. Tuck this eternal truth in your heart. I love you. Let those words be your anchor whenever storms rage, whenever you feel weary, or when voices of discouragement try to drown out hope. You may think you are unworthy of my presence, too humble to welcome me into your home. But I say to you this day, the humility of your heart draws me closer. Your earnest faith, simple yet genuine, has moved my heart. I desire not only to cross your doorstep, but to dwell within your being, your innermost heart. There, I will inscribe words of healing and grace, shattering the chains that bind you and chasing away the shadows of anxiety, fear, and torment. Everything in creation bows to the authority of my voice. How then can worry stand unchallenged when I speak freedom over you? I speak plainly because I want you to step into the fullness of life, to believe wholeheartedly in the beautiful future that stretches before you. When you spend time in my presence, through prayer, reading my word, or quiet meditation, you give me the opportunity to hold you intimately. I show you my reality, my genuine love, and protect you from the subtlety of evil. This is your inheritance, which I desire to give you now, while you live and breathe. Believe in my promise with all your heart, for it is my pleasure to place a mantle of strength over you, to clothe you with supernatural power. My Holy Spirit is here, equipping you for every challenge you may face. There is no reason to go on limping under burdens of guilt. Cease dwelling on memories of your mistakes. The price for your redemption has been fully paid by me. Yes, you dwell in a troubled world, but remember that I have already overcome it. You are a cherished child of the Almighty. Put your trust in me, step by step, day after day, so that every fear, care, and threat in this world will be overshadowed by the certainty of my victory. Even if tears still mark your nights, even if you cannot pinpoint the source of your sorrow, I know the truth behind every tear. Deep within, you long to draw nearer to me. It is an ache for communion, a hunger for the one who formed you. Outside of me, there is only emptiness and discontent. I offer you an ever-flowing fountain of blessings. Come, immerse your weary mind under its soothing waters. Let them wash away the heaviness so that you never thirst for superficial solutions again. Trust that your faith has brought you to this moment of healing. Take hold of it, for I am in your midst. I have entered your home and your heart, and I am here to stay. I will pour out my favor upon you and those dear to you. Your fears, anxieties, and sadness, offer them to me now. Do not hide them or carry them in silence. Lay them at my feet as an offering of surrender. Let me prove once more that I am your help, that I uphold you with my righteous right hand. You take refuge under my shadow, resting without terror, sleeping without nightmares. You do not have to fear the terrors of night or the arrows of discouragement by day. In my care, you will be strengthened to push forward, to conquer new horizons. I have chosen you, equipped you, anointed you to wage victorious battles in the spiritual realm. But first, I call you to conquer yourself, your impulses, your discouragement, your anger. I have given you a spirit of love, power, and self-control. Use these gifts to shape your words carefully, so that they give life rather than inflict wounds. In times past, your tongue may have been unrestrained, hurting others without caution. Now you know me, and whenever harsh words slip from your mouth, you feel the sting in your own heart, a reminder that I am grieved by them. Therefore, let your speech become a channel of grace. Build up those around you, your family, your friends, even strangers. Speak hope to them. Let your home be a refuge of unity and comfort, a place where people are encouraged and where the fragrance of my presence is evident. It is time to discipline your emotions too, to walk by faith instead of reacting to every fleeting feeling. Do not allow gossip, slander, or negativity to find a foothold in your household. Each time you open the door to damaging influences, you unleash confusion in your own spirit. Rather, let my word be planted deep in your heart, soaking up truth and bearing fruit that glorifies me. I know the lure of the past sometimes tugs at you. Old friends, habits, or patterns might beckon, promising comfort or nostalgia. Yet those roads lead back to the chains that once enslaved you. You have shared with them the good news of my love, and they chose to dismiss it. They may now seek to draw you back, not to build you up, but to drag you from hope. They serve a dark purpose, to devour the blessings I have for you. But do not fear, I am with you, and in my name, you have the power to resist every temptation. You can say no to destructive relationships, no to addictions, no to impurity. Fill your circle with friends who spur you on to good works, who encourage you to stay on the narrow path of faith. Be a light in your neighborhood and among your loved ones. My child, I want you to progress. I want you to step into realms of greater favor, fulfilling your divine calling. Yes, I see your heart's desires, your dreams of a better future. I want to partner with you in accomplishing them, if only you will open wide the door of your heart and let me govern every part. As you do, watch how I transform your life, your family, your health, your finances, and your deepest aspirations. I will send a wave of blessings upon you and those you hold dear. Abundance will manifest on your table so that you no longer live in the bondage of lack. I am stirring within you innovative ideas, creativity to prosper and provide not only for your needs, but also to extend generosity to others. Believe this promise. Guard it in your heart. Read these words repeatedly whenever doubt creeps in. Remember how you have drifted in the past, like a boat on troubled waters, how you reached rock bottom. People lost faith in you, ridiculed your failures, and turned away. Yet, in your humiliation, you did something beautiful. You turned back to me. You acknowledged my sovereignty, accepted my pardon, and recognized me as your faithful friend and Lord. Now is the hour for your life to change. It is time to set aside worry, walk in health, break free from debt, and reclaim your dignity. You are the child of a king, the king above all kings. You need not flaunt material wealth or power to prove your worth. Such displays often arise from pride and end in ruin. Your identity as my child is anchored in humility, compassion, and righteousness, shaped by my immeasurable love. Some fail to understand how the creator of the universe can be so gentle, so patient, so intent on pursuing them. They reject my approach, clinging to illusions of control. They despise my grace, but you, my beloved, have come to treasure it. Your heart remains soft, and that pleases me. I have chosen to bless you in ways that surpass human logic or the expectations of those around you. No one can thwart my will in your life, for I am God. Continue to seek me earnestly. Draw near to my heart day after day. In my presence, you will feel my embrace. I will show you glimpses of my plans for you, reaffirming the purpose for which I created you. Let yourself be reassured. I truly love you. Tomorrow at the break of dawn, I will still be here, waiting to speak to you again with words of life. Return, open your spirit wide once more, and let me wrap my arms around you, restoring your soul after each night's rest. My love never withers, my devotion never lessens. I want you free from all dread. In the trials you face, I perform great miracles through your endurance. There is a special blessing in store. I am aware of every tear you shed, each pang of sorrow you bear. Draw near to me now, and let me lift you above the clouds of despair, so you can see the goodness awaiting just beyond the horizon. When you cling to me wholeheartedly, you develop a new eagerness to live. Arise each day with determined faith, welcoming the new joys that lie just ahead. May your heart overflow with hope, for indeed I am preparing significant breakthroughs for you. I want to fill your life with relationships that honor who you are, that appreciate your worth, that nurture unity rather than strife. When the time is right, happiness will knock on your door again. The days of prolonged sorrow will be behind you. You will forgive, you will release old wounds, and you will no longer dwell on past mistakes. True blessings do not reside on roads you have already abandoned. Resist the temptation to revisit places where you were hurt or betrayed. Look forward, because I have set before you an open door. Lift your heart in courage. Know that my plan is to bless you abundantly, to see you prosper, mind, body, and spirit. You have proven your resilience through adversity, your sincerity through heartbreak. You have demonstrated loyalty to me even when tested. Remember the work I started in you. I will finish it, No matter the obstacles or the times you stumble, I will address those who oppose you, clearing your path and defending your cause. Yes, threats may remain, but you need not tremble before them. My power is made perfect in your weakness, and I take joy in showing you mercy and might again and again. Let your heart sing with anticipation for all I will do. Focus on future blessings. Let your eyes see beyond the present trials. Keep your faith active, your hope vibrant, your love unwavering. Take these words and engrave them on your heart. Speak them over yourself. I believe in my God, and He is faithful. Declare this each morning. Write it in your notebook. Whisper it in prayer. Proclaim it in your home. Let the certainty of my presence saturate your soul. I stand next to you in your darkest valley, offering my hand. If you believe, you will sense my closeness in every breath. Do not doubt that my love is genuine, even if family, friends, or closest companions turn away. If you ever find yourself abandoned by everyone, know with absolute conviction, I will never forsake you. I am here, unwavering, day and night. Let these words infuse your spirit with calm. Kneel if you can, or quiet your heart where you stand and surrender your struggles into my hands. You do not need to endure relentless anxiety. Accept my peace this instant. It is real, powerful, and sustaining. Embrace the assurance that you and your loved ones remain held in my everlasting hands. This is my steadfast promise to shelter you, to prosper you, to grant you a hopeful future. Look around. Times are changing, and challenges may arise that you cannot predict. Do not let fear paralyze you. My will is unfolding perfectly. Walk boldly, armed with the knowledge that I have heard your pleas. I have never turned a deaf ear. Even now, I station my angels around you, guarding your steps so you do not stumble beyond recovery. Remember, you are not flawless. Mistakes happen, yet unlike those who feign perfection while walking in consistent error, you humbly acknowledge your faults. That humility is a treasure, and I will reward it. So ignore the prosperity of people who flourish without integrity. Their season is fleeting. Your trials will pass, and the seed of faith you planted in tears will bloom in a lavish harvest. I know you sense my presence, my gentle prompting. I want you to stop needlessly suffering. In this very moment, miracles are unfolding in your mind, in your body, in your family. Respond with faith. Tell me you believe and prepare for extraordinary transformations in your midst. Put your hand in mine again. Never forget that I walk beside you, that with my guidance, you will accomplish all I have set in your heart. You will find genuine peace, free from crippling worry. I desire nothing less than your true happiness, born from walking my path of wisdom. I, your God, will help you distinguish truth from deception, so you need not take hesitant, fearful steps. You will move forward firmly, your eyes on me. You will not wander back to old patterns that once caused such pain. You have already experienced enough heartbreak in that old life, inflicting wounds on others, receiving your share of hurt in return. You stand here now, remorseful and contrite, yet also ready to grow. How could I not forgive? I parted heaven and earth so you could live victoriously. My desire has never been to see you fail. I have already borne all condemnation for your sins. I simply await your opening to my grace. Let it renew you completely. I did not judge or punish you harshly as many wanted. Some doubted your worthiness, but I intervened on your behalf. I placed my hand on you before your fiercest accusers. Soon they will watch in amazement at how I help you succeed in ways they never imagined. Yes, my child, I have a loving proposal for you. Give me your life entirely. Trust me with your tomorrows. Once your heart was on fire for me, fervent in worship and devotion, but the world's coldness seeped in, and your faith began to wane. The words of discouragers overshadowed my voice. Now come back. Realign your focus on me. Let me fill you again with the oil of joy, an oil that ignites miracles in your daily life. Step closer. Dare to believe. I have so many majestic wonders awaiting you, but you must take this first step of faith. Surrender your burdens, your regrets, your nightmares, your sins, your illusions of control. As you do, I promise an end to your constant anguish. I will reshape your character, forming a heart that yearns for my presence and rejects the toxicity of sin and violence. No more screaming, no more explosive anger. These fierce emotions will no longer run rampant in your life. You feel the weight of sadness and depression pressing down on you. I will lift it away and cast it into the depths of the sea, never again to torment you. Accept this divine makeover. Let it penetrate your deepest parts and hear me say 1,000 times, I love you, my child. I love you endlessly. Pause in this quietude where my spirit hovers near, waiting to fill you with hope. Yes, we have journeyed far together, you and I. Reflect on how I met you in your darkest hour, spoke solace to your wounded heart, and guided you step by step to a safer shore. I am the same God now, eager to pour unmerited favor upon your life. Thank me in advance, for I am already working behind the scenes, aligning every circumstance. Even your heartbreak, confusion, and detours, I can repurpose them for your growth. Let your soul learn to rejoice in my constancy. Let your lips utter praises even before you see answers in the physical realm. In praising me, you strengthen your own faith and accelerate the breakthroughs you long to see. Wherever you go, do not allow condemnation to cling to your thoughts. Reject any voice that says you are not good enough, that your future is doomed, or that you will fail again. Those are lies. My truth declares you are forgiven, redeemed, and victorious by my sacrifice. You are alive for a reason, placed in this generation to reflect my love. My love is not partial or half-hearted. It is complete. My arms remain open day after day, night after night, beckoning you to rest your head on my chest and breathe in the rhythm of my heart. Keep your eyes on the greater horizon. You have a destiny shaped by my hand. Even if storms assail, even if loved ones misunderstand, I am your anchor. May your heart soak in these words. I am with you always, to the very end of the age. You are not alone. You never have been and never will be. This knowledge will fuel you to be bold in your dreams, courageous in your decisions, and faithful in your daily walk. When fear tries to grip you, remember that perfect love casts out fear. My love, perfect and pure, is poured over you in unwavering abundance. I formed the heavens, spread out the galaxies, carved the mountains, and filled the seas. Yet nothing in creation stirs my affections more than you, my beloved child. Let this great truth sink in. I am not indifferent to your sorrows, nor distant from your struggles. I want you to thrive, to sing with laughter, to flourish with creative passion. You reflect my image, and as you flourish, you bring me honor. Let us move forward hand in hand. Do not remain trapped in old regrets or paralyzed by new fears. I have redeemed your past. Do not let it define you. I have secured your tomorrow. Do not let it frighten you. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. Today, in this gentle hush of my presence, I am restoring you piece by piece, mending what is broken, soothing your battered emotions, and refilling you with the light of hope. Can you feel my warmth, my gentle closeness, my affectionate gaze? Yes, you can. Because my spirit whispers to your heart even now, you are mine, my precious child. I have treasured you from the beginning, and I promise to keep treasuring you until the end. Reflect on this truth whenever doubt tries to creep in. Reflect on my unwavering promises. My word accomplishes all I send it to do. It never returns void. Let that word guard you, mold you, and saturate your being. Keep letting my voice be the loudest and clearest in your mind, drowning out the chatter of negativity. With each sunrise, you have another chance to cling to faith. Begin your day in conversation with me. Lay out your requests, your hopes, your gratitude like a precious offering. Ask for guidance, trusting that I am already at work, orchestrating the details. At day's end, let your worship rise like sweet incense, acknowledging that every good gift comes from me. Then, drift into rest with confidence, unafraid of tomorrow. This is how you wage spiritual warfare, with faith, praise, and the unyielding conviction that you are loved beyond measure. If you still wrestle with bitterness or hold grudges, give them to me. Let me tear down the walls blocking the free flow of love. Forgiveness might seem impossible in your own strength, but remember, I dwell in you, and my strength is enough. If you find yourself questioning my love because of life's trials, consider that I never promised a trouble-free path, but I did promise my comforting presence and ultimate victory. That promise stands. I am personally invested in your healing, your redemption story, and your future of hope. Cast your worries upon me. I am more than able to carry them. Lift your eyes to my promises, for I never fail. What seems improbable, I can accomplish easily. A door that seemed locked can swing open in a moment of my favor. My child, do not measure your circumstances by human limitations. I operate in realms far above your understanding. I appreciate your trust, no matter how feeble it feels, and I respond with great mercy. Even your smallest spark of faith pleases me, because it shows your heart turned toward mine. Let your home be filled with songs of thanksgiving. Let your children see you smiling, hopeful, leaning on me with unwavering assurance. This is how you demonstrate the reality of my presence, forging a spiritual legacy that impacts generations. Lay aside the notion that you must fix everything on your own. Depend on me. I am your father, your bridegroom, your provider, your protector, the author and finisher of your faith. In me, you lack no good thing. As you press forward, you will encounter new lessons. There will be moments requiring patience, humility, and perseverance. Do not label these seasons as failures. See them as opportunities for growth, times of refinement and preparation for greater blessings. Keep your heart teachable, for I delight in guiding the humble. I draw near to the brokenhearted and save those crushed in spirit. Do not shy away from admitting your need. It is when you acknowledge your shortcomings that my strength is made perfect in you. Though the world changes rapidly and uncertainties multiply, you are secure in my hands. The market may fluctuate, the news may sow panic, but my covenant of love stands unshaken. Did I not clothe the lilies of the field with splendor? How much more will I care for you, my dear child? You are worth more to me than countless flowers. Be wise in your stewardship, yet do not allow fear of lack to grip you. I am your shepherd, you shall not want. Your entire being is precious in my sight, soul, body, and mind. Each part matters to me. If you face sickness, do not lose hope. I hold the power to heal. If you battle anxiety, let my words calm your racing heart. If you feel spiritually drained, ask for a fresh filling of my spirit. I will revive you. Believe that I want to see you healthy, joyful, and established in purpose. Cling to that conviction. Let it spur you on when discouragement lurks, trying to rob you of the abundant life I promised. Yes, you will face trials, but you will not be consumed. You will cross rivers of adversity, but the waters will not sweep you away. The flames of testing will not burn you, because I am your shield. Let this knowledge spark praise on your lips, for I inhabit the praises of my people. Praise invites my power to manifest, saturating your life with the supernatural. Praise reminds you of my track record of faithfulness through all generations. Did I not provide manna in the wilderness for my chosen people? Did I not close the mouths of lions for my faithful servant? Did I not guide the humble virgin who birthed the Savior into the world? I remain the same God. My hand is not shortened that it cannot save. My ear is not dull that it cannot hear. So push aside fleeting voices of despair. Let your prayers rise like a sweet melody, brimming with trust. Let your conversations reflect confidence that I am alive and active. Let your daily decisions mirror the belief that my promises are true. Resist the pull of negativity, for I call you to stand as a beacon of hope. You will be an example to others who observe your endurance, peace, and compassion. They will wonder at the source of your strength, and you will have the chance to testify of my boundless grace. In doing so, your life becomes a witness, shining brighter than any sermon. If you find yourself in a place of brokenness, a valley of dry bones, do not despair. I specialize in bringing life from barren ground. I breathe into lifeless circumstances, reviving hearts, restoring destinies, and renewing minds. Speak my word over your situation, Watch my resurrection power flow. Even the darkest tomb cannot withstand the light of my presence, and even the hardest heart can be softened by my love. Even the bleakest prognosis can bow to my miraculous intervention. This is the season to stand tall in my spirit, to lead your family with love and patience. Gently correct them when they stray, but always reflect my mercy. Let your children see you too are led by a higher power. Let them realize that true strength is found in humility, true greatness in service, and true wealth in generosity. Let them see that although storms may come, your foundation is built upon the rock, unshakable, immovable, eternal. If you fear for their future, bring that fear to me again. I am already there, setting things in order, preparing them for battles they will also overcome in my name. Stand boldly in the face of adversity. When threats loom, do not cower. Remind yourself that I delight in demonstrating my might on behalf of those who love me. Mountains of difficulty crumble before genuine faith. Seas of impossibility part for obedient hearts. Walls of oppression fall flat when my glory descends. Such wonders are not just stories from ancient times, they are available to you today. I have not changed, nor has my arm lost any strength. In these quiet moments, sense my voice telling you, you are not alone, nor have you ever been. I have carried you through childhood struggles, teenage confusion, adult responsibilities, and every heartbreak in between. I am the reason you survived crises that threatened to break you. Now, let me usher you into a season of flourishing, of sowing seeds of hope into others' lives. Do not shrink back. Speak kindness, sow peace, exude faith. Let your life become an answer to someone else's prayer. Do not worry about running out of resources. As you pour out, I will pour in. As you refresh others, I will refresh you. If painful memories resurface, trust me to heal them permanently. I do not offer superficial bandages. I cure the root causes of your pain. If guilt and shame attempt to resurface, recall my forgiveness, sealed with my blood. If regrets try to haunt you, remember I am the God of new beginnings. Write down testimonies of my goodness. Rehearse them in your heart. Share them with the next generation. Let your personal story become a lighthouse, guiding many souls to safety. Above all, remember that I love you with a love so complete, so unbreakable, that not even the power of death could contain it. It is the love that overcame the grave, that moved heaven and earth to bring you home. You do not need to earn it or compete for it. It is already yours. Relax into it. Let it cradle your insecurities, unanswered questions, and unspoken dreams. My love is your fortress. Let it anchor your identity. You are my child, holy and dearly loved. Now, my child, draw a deep breath. Feel the stirring of hope once again. Let your heart rest in this truth. I am here. I am near. I am for you, not against you. No matter what trials may come, you are equipped, shielded, and endlessly cherished. Place your hand in mine as you walk away from this sacred moment, carrying my words with you. They are spirit and they are life. Let them be a lamp for your feet, guiding you toward a future filled with my promises made real. I love you. Keep this declaration close. Let it vibrate in your soul every moment of every day. When doubt knocks, answer with faith. When fear whispers, reply with trust. When pain emerges, seek comfort in my arms. Do not worry about tomorrow, for I have already written a beautiful story for you. Take each step under the canopy of my approval, and never forget, my voice will continue speaking, calling, beckoning you to deeper waters of faith. Every day, every hour, I remain the steadfast lover of your soul, the unchanging rock upon which you stand. I love you, and that love is enough. It is more than enough, always. I speak to you now with a tender voice and a heart overflowing with love, longing to shower you with comfort, truth, and the warmth of my divine presence. I see the sincerity in your spirit, the yearning in your soul, and the hidden desires you carry that those around you might never fully comprehend. Do not doubt the reality of my affection for you. It is as vast as the universe itself, a love that existed before the foundations of the world and will continue beyond time. Open your heart to me now. Let every syllable of these words sink deeply into your innermost being. I have prepared a feast of blessing for your life, and I want you to savor every gift that springs from my everlasting kindness. You are precious to me, and I would never abandon you nor turn my face away. I yearn for you to feel the security of my arms and the peace that surpasses understanding, a peace that calms every storm in your mind. Even when you feel small or lost, remember that I know you completely. I do not merely observe your appearance or judge you by failures. Instead, I watch over you with unending compassion, for you are the work of my hands and the delight of my heart. You may have experienced days of sorrow, weighed down by disappointments, or haunted by voices trying to convince you that you are unworthy of love. In those moments, I stood beside you, shining light into the darkest corners of your mind and whispering soft reassurances of hope. My child, it is time to believe in these whispers and trust that you are never alone. My love is your fortress, your hiding place, and the shield that protects you from harm. Regardless of how the world may shift and tremble around you, my devotion remains unshakable. I understand you have struggled with pain. Your heart has been bruised by betrayal or battered by bitterness you never asked for. The burdens you carry have sometimes seemed too heavy to bear, making you wonder if anyone truly sees your tears or feels the weight on your soul. But I, the one who created the stars and calls each by name, have lovingly kept track of every tear. Not a single drop has fallen without my awareness. I cherish you enough to restore what has been broken, to mend what has been torn, and to bring freedom where you have known only captivity. Hold on to this truth like an anchor. In the tempest of your struggles, my love provides the stability you long for. Listen closely to my voice. Pause for a moment, breathe, and be present with me. There is a wondrous stillness in this place where we meet, an open invitation for you to rest in my arms and lay aside every concern that tries to barge into the sacred space we share. In my presence, you are safe. No attack on your life can prevail, for my power is stronger than any force seeking to destroy you. My child, it pains me when you think you stand alone in your battles. I have assured you many times that I walk with you, fight beside you, and cover you with my righteousness. When fiery arrows of condemnation or mockery target your heart, I step in to defend you. Hold your head high. Look forward with hope. Do not let your spirit collapse under the enemy's lies. For I, your Lord, surround you with a legion of angels, each assigned to guard your steps and guide you away from hidden dangers. Every day the sun rises as a reminder that my mercies are new and my faithfulness endures. Take courage in that. Let the warmth of the morning rays remind you of my tender gaze, one that does not condemn you for your mistakes, but calls you into deeper communion with me. Yes, my child, there have been times you stumbled and lost your way. You may have spoken harshly to those you love, made choices that distanced you from my will, or withheld mercy where it was needed. Yet I invite you now to step out of shame. I have given you the gift of forgiveness, purchased at a precious cost, so that you might walk in freedom from guilt. Accept this cleansing wholeheartedly. Let your spirit be lifted and your eyes cleared of self-reproach. Do you not see that I have cast your sins into the sea of forgetfulness, removing their stain from your record? I do not want you bound by your past any longer. I do not desire your joy to be extinguished by regret or your confidence buried beneath layers of self-doubt. You have a purpose in this world, a calling woven into your very DNA. I created you with gifts to share, talents that will touch others, and a uniqueness that reflects my divine creativity. Do not be afraid to walk boldly in who you are. If you look around, you will notice not everyone appreciates your shining light. Some may be envious, others may misunderstand your zeal, and still others might belittle your dream. But I, the author of your faith, have placed something powerful within you. I have sown seeds of greatness in your life that will yield fruit in due season. Your responsibility is to trust me, remain steadfast in devotion, and keep your heart aligned with my will. Let no fear silence the song of hope I have placed in you. Those who oppose you do so because they cannot see what I see. They do not grasp how my grace covered your past and continues to shape your future. This is why I urge you to stay rooted in my word, the living breath that infuses wisdom and understanding into your soul. The world is full of voices pulling you away from me, empty philosophies and noisy accusations leading only to confusion. Remain anchored in the unwavering truth of who I am. Let your prayers be fervent, rising to my throne with sincere faith. Seek me with your whole heart, and you will find the guidance you need for every season of life. Do not turn to the right or to the left, swayed by opinions that do not reflect the fullness of my goodness and love. You may hear rumors or negative comments directed at you. Some people, misguided by jealousy, might craft lies to tarnish your reputation or discourage your spirit. You might be tempted to prove your worth in their eyes, chase their approval, or secure their friendship. But I tell you this, do not waste the precious breath I have given you on those determined to misunderstand you. Lay aside the urge to vindicate yourself before them. It is I who justifies and defends you. It is I who lifts you when you are weary and sets you on the path of triumph. Keep your gaze on me, for I hold your destiny and promise to lead you through every valley of adversity. Yes, adversity will come. It is part of life in a fallen world. But know that every trial, every stumbling block can be transformed into a stepping stone when you trust in my power. I do not allow obstacles just to see you struggle. I use even the harshest difficulties to refine your character, teach you resilience, and draw you closer. In every challenge, there is a hidden blessing waiting to be discovered. Look beyond the surface. As the potter shapes the clay, I am molding you into a vessel that reflects my glory more each day. I know this process can be painful, especially when your heart is already heavy with disappointments. But if you stand firm in faith, believing in the goodness of the outcome I have prepared, you will witness miracles. You will watch as doors open in unexpected places, relationships are restored against all odds, and resources appear at the perfect time. My provision is not limited by earthly constraints. My storehouses overflow with abundance, and I desire to share that abundance with you. But remember, I first look for faithfulness. I watch how you steward the small gifts before bestowing greater ones. Let your heart be ready, for I yearn to entrust you with heavenly treasures, so that you may be a blessing to your household and those around you. Do not fear, my child. Cast off the garment of worry, for it was never my will that you walk in anxiety or oppression. If you feel the weight of financial burdens, come to me in prayer and lay those concerns at my feet. Resist the temptation to race ahead of me, taking on debts and obligations that enslave you further. I want you to live free, unshackled by the constraints of a system designed to wear you down. I am your provider. When you depend on my timing, you will find solutions far exceeding your expectations. Let patience have its perfect work in you. Trust that I orchestrate every detail for your benefit. Even delays can protect you from unseen pitfalls. When fear whispers you are not good enough or you will never see the fulfillment of your prayers, silence it by declaring my promises aloud. Remember how I have delivered you before. Recall the countless blessings, big and small, I have lavished upon you. Hold on to those testimonies like priceless gems. They remind you that what I have done once, I can do again. I will do even greater things for you. The enemy despises your testimony because it is a beacon of hope for you and for others. Speak it boldly. Let it resonate in your heart and community, encouraging others to believe in my power as well. The enemy also tries to stir up strife, pressing you with negativity, bitterness, and temptation. When these battles arise, do not fight in your own strength. Invite me into your struggle. Recognize that your greatest weapon is intimacy with me. As you draw closer, my spirit fills you with wisdom, courage, and discernment. You will find yourself responding differently to provocations that once rattled you. The peace of Christ, surpassing all logic, will stand guard over your heart. That is how you become more than a conqueror, not by might, not by power, but by my Spirit resting upon you. I know how difficult it is when those closest to you misunderstand or reject the transformation taking place in your life. Sometimes, the very people you hoped would rejoice with you will criticize you most. Do not lose heart. Do not grow bitter. Love them with the love I have given you. Pray for them, bless them, and trust me to work in their hearts over time. They may see your unwavering faith and come to know the same grace that uplifted you. Let your life be a testament to my faithfulness, a shining city on a hill that draws the hurting, the lost, and the curious. Show compassion and gentleness to those who have caused you pain. That is how you reflect my character to a world desperate for genuine hope. Embrace the mission I have placed on your life. It begins in your own household, for charity starts at home. Care for your family, whether bound by blood or deep friendship. Show them understanding and gentleness, especially when they falter. Guide them in the truth of my word, exemplifying humility and forgiveness in your daily interactions. As you walk this way, you cultivate an atmosphere where my Spirit moves freely, touching hearts and bringing unity. Let my love permeate every corner of your dwelling, turning even the simplest acts of service into profound expressions of devotion. Never forget you are a traveler on this earth, seeking a city whose foundations were laid by my own hand. The fleeting trials and triumphs you experience prepare you for eternity. Let this knowledge bring perspective and soothe your anxiety. Your life is not meaningless. Every struggle, sacrifice, and moment of joy is woven into my divine purpose. You may not yet see the full picture, but trust each strand is intentional. Stand firm, confident that I hold your future. No detail escapes my notice. I want to remind you that my promises spoken over your life are set in motion by faith. Simply hearing them is not enough. If you allow doubt or fear to choke them out, they will lie dormant. Water these promises with prayer, fertilize them with worship, and guard them from the pests of unbelief. In due time, you will see them bear fruit. Do not assume that because time has passed, my word is void. I am the one who set the stars in motion. I own the calendar of your destiny. Though it may tarry from your perspective, my timing is never late. Believe that I work all things together for good, reshaping your circumstances so that when the blessing arrives, you will recognize its perfect alignment with my greater plan. My presence is not confined to sacred buildings or holy sites. Right where you are, in mundane routines or exhilarating pursuits, I am there. When you wake, I whisper fresh mercies over you. When you lie down, I hold vigil through the night. Let me fill your sleep with divine rest, so you awaken renewed for the tasks ahead. Even at work, in the grocery store, or during leisure, my gaze remains upon you. Speak to me freely. I do not require ornate language or elaborate rituals to hear your heart. A simple, sincere cry pierces the heavens, for I am always near those who seek me in truth. If finances dwindle, trust that I can make a way. If relationships fracture, believe I can restore them. If your mind is tormented by anxieties, receive my peace as a shield. Nothing is beyond my power. I merely look for a heart yielded, a life willing to trust my guidance, even when it defies logic. I call you to be a witness of hope, a walking testimony of what I can do in and through someone who dares to believe my promises. Let your life story illustrate my ability to transform heartbreak into wholeness, despair into determination, and fear into faith. Receive my counsel on the matters that perplex you. In the swirl of conflicting voices, let mine be the one that stands out. I speak with clarity, conviction, and authority that brings order to chaos. When a decision looms about family, career, ministry, or personal growth, consult my Spirit. Take moments to quiet yourself, letting the noise of the world fade so you can discern my gentle leading. Yes, my sheep hear my voice, and I direct them along the right paths. Even if your choices lead through valleys of uncertainty, remain confident that I walk beside you, using every twist and turn to shape character and deepen your reliance on my guidance. Look around and see how many are longing for a touch of my love, a hint of my power to break cycles of hopelessness. This is why I have chosen you, set you apart to be a channel of grace, an ambassador of reconciliation. You may feel inadequate or ill-equipped, but remember, my strength is made perfect in weakness. Through your flaws, my glory shines even brighter because it is evident I am at work. Surrender your insecurities. Release your fear of failure. Let my spirit fill you so you can pour out encouragement, compassion, and hope into a world that desperately needs it. Prepare your heart, for there will come times you step into foreign lands, literally or figuratively, encountering people whose language, culture, or perspective differs from yours. Yet I will use you to plant seeds of truth in these unfamiliar territories. You will have no reason to fear or doubt. My spirit will provide wisdom beyond your years and words that pierce skepticism. Your faithfulness in small things now is rehearsal for the greater assignments I have planned. What you learn in solitude, those private battles you overcome with my help, will become a public testimony that transforms other lives. Do not neglect the younger generation in your midst. They watch you more closely than you realize, mimicking your actions and absorbing your attitudes toward me. Model integrity, kindness, and unwavering devotion. Nurture their gifts, affirm their dreams, and guide them gently in my truth. As they grow, they will remember the seeds of faith you planted, carrying these seeds to places you might never physically travel. The ripple effect of your influence spans far beyond what your eyes can see. One day, in my eternal kingdom, you will see how vital your role has been in shaping destinies. You may wonder why I insist so firmly on obedience, repentance, and purity of heart. It is not to deprive you of joy or weigh you down with rules. On the contrary, these principles guard your life from sorrow, brokenness, and spiritual decay. As a loving parent sets boundaries for a child's safety, I have given you my commandments to guide you into fullness of life. Do not believe the lie that holiness restricts you. In truth, it frees you from destructive consequences. When you choose righteousness, shunning malice, deception, and harmful indulgences, your soul breathes fresh air of liberation. I see how the adversary tempts you by painting sin as pleasurable, normal, or harmless. Remember the times you tasted regret's bitterness after disobedience. Recall how it felt to carry shame like an irremovable cloak. That is not your identity anymore. I have robed you in salvation and crowned you with righteousness. This transformation did not happen because you deserved it, but because my grace intervened. Walk in that grace daily, cherishing it as a priceless treasure. Should you stumble, do not run from me in shame. Run to me. My arms remain open to receive every repentant heart. Let these vulnerable moments become catalysts for growth, teaching you humility, repentance, and compassion for others who also stumble. Consider how I love you without reservation, performance-based conditions, or threats of rejection. That is how I want you to love one another. Yes, I know this is difficult when people hurt you, fail you, or disappoint your expectations. But if you keep your eyes on the cross, you will remember the extent of my sacrifice. I gave my life for you willingly, fully aware of the times you would turn away or ignore my counsel. Such is the height, breadth, and depth of my love. Let that love be your standard as you interact with friends, neighbors, and strangers. Through divine love, hearts soften, wounds heal, and lives transform. Be patient with yourself. Healing and transformation take time. I am not in a rush. I work outside the bounds of human impatience. I know precisely how to mend your broken areas and how to cultivate the fruit of my spirit within you. Do not condemn yourself if you still wrestle with old patterns or insecurities. Acknowledge them, bring them to me, and persevere in seeking my face. Over time, you will notice shifts in your desires, reactions, and perspective. That is the mark of my sanctifying work, and it is beautiful in my sight. Sometimes you feel an ache in your soul, a longing for something greater than your current reality. This longing is a sign you were made for eternity, for communion with me that transcends any earthly experience. Lean into that longing. Let it drive you to pursue deeper fellowship with me in prayer and worship, in studying the scriptures, and in quiet contemplation. You will discover facets of my heart yet unseen. This is not about religious obligation. It is an invitation to the richest relationship you will ever know. As you come closer, your eyes will open to the wonders of my kingdom, where miracles, joy, and divine purpose flourish. You might wonder how to sustain this intimacy in everyday life. The secret is to make me your priority. Before you engage the bustle of responsibilities, spend time in my presence. Let my word guide you, my spirit comfort you, and my love be the foundation for all you do. Even in busy seasons, you can maintain an inward posture of worship, whispering thanks for small blessings, turning your thoughts to me throughout the day. When you lay down at night, reflect on my faithfulness. This continuous awareness transforms ordinary tasks into sacred acts of devotion. I see the hidden tears you shed when no one is around, the sighs of frustration when you feel misunderstood, and the silent cries for help that barely escape your lips. Each tear, each sigh, each plea touches my heart more than you can imagine. My compassion for you is boundless, and I hold you tenderly. If you feel the need to cry in my presence, do not hold back. Your tears are not a sign of weakness, but of sincerity, opening the way for my healing streams of grace to flow into wounded places. Let your tears become a form of prayer, a release that allows my spirit to bring comfort and renewed perspective. Do not be surprised if, in coming days, I place a new dream in your heart or stir an old one you thought had died. I am the God of resurrection, able to breathe life into what seems lifeless. Dare to believe your story is not finished, that I can still use you to accomplish mighty things. If I have called you, I will equip you. If I have given you a vision, I will provide the means to fulfill it. Step forward in faith. You do not need to see the entire path to take the first step. My word will be a lamp to your feet, lighting each step as you walk in obedience. Remain mindful of the enemy's tactics. He will try to distract you with doubt, lure you with temptations, and bombard you with lies. Stay vigilant. Clothe yourself in righteousness, faith, and truth. Do not surrender to despair or yield to cynicism. Stand confident in the power of my might. Resist the devil, and he will flee. Resist discouragement by praising me in trials. Resist self-pity by recalling how far I have carried you. Resist bitterness by remembering the depth of forgiveness you have received. When you focus on my blessings rather than your lacks, your heart overflows with gratitude, making it an inhospitable place for negativity. Children of mine, your greatest calling is to love. Love me with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. Do not overlook how fundamental this is. Many chase after spiritual gifts or positions of influence, but without love, these pursuits are empty. Love is the currency of my kingdom. It ushers in miracles, breaks down walls, and confounds the wise. Where love reigns, my presence abides in power. Strive, therefore, to be known for your love, not your achievements, wealth, or talents. Let love define you, guiding your words and actions so people sense my fragrance when they encounter you. I emphasize again, my child, your story is woven into the grand narrative of redemption I have been writing throughout history. Your life has significance beyond what you can fathom. At times, you may feel like just one among billions, unnoticed and expendable. That is far from truth. In my eyes, you are of infinite worth, so much so that I laid down my life to redeem you. Let that truth dismantle any sense of unworthiness or shame. Let it embolden you to live boldly and compassionately, knowing you are cherished beyond understanding. I speak to you now in the quiet corners of your heart. Feel my presence surrounding you like a comforting embrace, lifting the heaviness that has plagued your spirit. Breathe in my peace. Breathe out your fears. You do not have to navigate life alone. I am here, your refuge, your stronghold, your unwavering companion through every twist and turn. Let gratitude swell in your chest. Let hope illuminate your perspective. Let love guide your actions. There is no mountain too tall, no valley too deep, no night too dark for my grace to penetrate. Even if you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I am with you, and my rod and staff comfort you. Keep pressing forward with courage. You are destined to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Yes, unexpected tribulations might loom. The world experiences turmoil, and hearts grow cold. But you need not fear. You dwell under the shadow of the Almighty, secure in my hand. Though storms rage, they cannot capsize the boat in which I am present. Speak peace to your storms, just as I once calmed raging seas. I have given you the authority of my name. Use it. Declare my promises in the face of wind and waves, trusting that creation itself must bow to my command. Keep your spiritual eyes open. Watch how circumstances bend under my sovereignty when you exercise faith in my word. In your darkest hour, when hope feels lost, let my light guide you. In your jubilation, when blessings abound, let humility guard your heart. I am Lord of both the valley and the mountaintop, of the bleak midnight and the radiant dawn. Honor me in adversity and praise me in prosperity, and you will find your heart remains steadfast and unshakable. Let your life be a melody of worship that draws others into a chorus of praise. Share your testimony widely, so those who struggle may realize my grace is available to them. Soon, you will look back on this season and marvel at how my grace sustained you. You will remember moments when quitting felt easier, yet you persevered. You will recall days you felt abandoned, only to realize later that I was orchestrating events for your ultimate good. My ways are higher than yours. Trust that. Reflect on your journey with gratitude, acknowledging that my faithfulness led you step by step. Whenever you doubt, review your history with me, a timeline of deliverance, provision, and love, a tapestry woven by my hand. As you move forward, develop a heart of generosity. Freely you have received, freely give. Extend kindness to those who cannot repay you. Offer comfort to the hurting, a listening ear to the invisible, and practical support to those in need. Do these things without seeking recognition, and your Father, who sees in secret, will reward you openly. In giving of yourself, you reflect my character, drawing closer to my heart. Surprising blessings follow acts of kindness, not because you earn my favor, but because sowing love always yields a harvest of righteousness and joy. Never stop learning and growing. Seek wisdom in the scriptures. Surround yourself with fervent spirits and remain teachable. Pride can creep in subtly, convincing you that you have all the answers. Remember, humility is the soil where my grace flourishes. Acknowledge that you need me continually, not just in crises. Each day is an opportunity to know me more intimately. Do not become complacent with past victories or stagnant in your spiritual journey. Press onward, thirsting for more of me, for I am inexhaustible. There is always a deeper layer of my glory awaiting discovery. Keep your love for me vibrant, your worship sincere, and your devotion resolute. Avoid the pitfalls of legalism that reduce our relationship to ritual. I long for your heart, not just outward rule-keeping. Delight in me, and watch how I shape your desires to align with my perfect will. When you delight in me, your perspective changes. Challenges become adventures, restrictions become protective boundaries, and each day becomes a chance to partner with me in bringing hope to a world that needs it. In that posture of delight, you discover unshakable security and unimaginable peace. A day is coming when you will stand before me face to face, and all earthly struggles will dissolve, replaced by fullness of joy in my presence. Until then, carry my love wherever you go. Be a messenger of grace to those who still wander in darkness. Know that the spiritual realm is real, and your prayers have tangible impact. Each time you engage in spiritual warfare, you push back darkness in ways unseen to physical eyes. Take heart, for victory is already secured through my sacrifice. You do not fight for victory, you fight from victory. Let that truth embolden you. Now, my beloved, let these words resonate in your heart. Meditate on them day and night, treasuring them in your soul. Return to them whenever doubt, fear, or despair creep in. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. You are my precious child, created in love, redeemed by grace, and commissioned to share that grace with the world. You have nothing to fear, My perfect love casts out all fear. Stand firm in that love. Anchor your soul in it. Let it define, guide, and fulfill you in every facet of your life. I am here, and I always will be. If you ever question your worth, remember the cross, where I stretched out my arms to show you the magnitude of my devotion. If you are weary, rest in me and learn that my yoke is easy and my burden is light. If you are rejoicing, lift your voice in praise, for every good and perfect gift comes from my hand. No matter where you stand, on the peak of success or in the pit of despair, my love is constant, unwavering, and all-sufficient. Know that I am proud of you for enduring hardships you never thought you could bear. Each trial has refined you, making you stronger and more compassionate. It has cultivated empathy in you for others who suffer similarly. Take that empathy and let it shine as a beacon of comfort for those still walking in sorrow. In doing so, you transform your pain into purpose. Nothing is wasted in my kingdom, not even your tears. I collect each one and in due time turn them into testimonies of my sustaining grace. Rejoice now, my child. Be confident that I am working in the shadows, preparing a future bright with hope and brimming with fulfillment. Open your heart fully to me. Let me pour my spirit into every crack and crevice, so you overflow with divine love. Offer me your thanksgiving, your adoration, and your trust. I will never betray that trust. You have my word, sealed by the blood of the Lamb, and I will remain faithful even when human loyalties falter. Rest in my promise, believing I am as close as your breath, always ready to heal, guide, provide, and comfort you in every season of life. Speak to me now in your own words. Share your dreams, your fears, and your uncertainties. I am listening more intently than you can imagine. I delight in the sound of your voice. I take pleasure in your sincere desire for my presence. Let your soul be at peace as you lay your requests before me. Then wait with expectancy, knowing I hold the answers and the timing that best serve you. If my answer differs from your expectation, trust that my wisdom surpasses your immediate understanding. I see the entire tapestry, while you see only a fragment. Rest in my omniscience and sovereignty, for I do all things well. Finally, know you can share this message of my love with others who desperately need to hear it. Countless wounded souls are crying out for hope and belonging. You carry within you the words of life that can shift despair into hope, isolation into belonging, and confusion into clarity. Do not hide your light. Be bold. Share with gentleness and respect, and watch how I use your testimony to awaken hearts to the reality of my grace. You are my ambassador in this age, and my spirit empowers you to represent me authentically and effectively. I love you with an intensity words cannot fully convey. My devotion to you is absolute, unwavering, and eternally secure. Nothing in all creation can separate you from my love. Not your past mistakes, not your current struggles, and not future uncertainties. Hold my hand now. Feel the warmth of my embrace. Let me calm your fears, heal your wounds, and breathe life into every dormant place within you. As you move forward from this sacred exchange, carry the assurance that I, the Lord your God, am enthroned in your life, ready to pour out blessings exceeding your imagination. Walk with me, abide in my word, and rejoice always, for I am here and will never leave you nor forsake you. My beloved child, carry this message to a weary soul. Let it be a lamp in their darkness, a voice that whispers hope. What you've heard today isn't merely a lesson, it's a lifeline for the days to come. The hour is urgent and your calling is clear, to rise with courage, to live with conviction. You are not walking this road alone. Heaven walks with you, and you are seen, valued, and eternally held. If this stirred something within you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe and return as we uncover the truths that anchor us in grace and lead us into destiny. Pass this light to someone in shadow. Remind them they matter. And until we meet again, stand firm in love, live boldly in purpose, and remember, you were made for this moment. Amen.